And you can't just put it on the side. Am I being really silly to this? Hello, YouTube as well. I think we fixed YouTube's problem. That is crazy. Hold on, I've just seen that. Okay, yeah, really dumb question here. You can't just tilt your phone that way. Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. This seems like I like holding it normal. I feel that's a strange watching experience, no? That's a this is the mobile way, I'm guessing. Is this why people hate the mobile app? Also, my titles are just not saved, so that's fun. It's because I didn't hit save. That would make more sense, actually. That would make a lot more sense. Nah, I hate this. I like the mobile Salmon Game Injector. How are we, brother? Hold on, right. I am sitting here. Fixed it. You're gonna have to drop the lore here. You're gonna have to drop some lore. But I should handle it. I use 30k and so Colin's on the line just now. Colin is saying that he is more than capable of doing it. The wee pillar button in the top right. There we go. Okay. That's strange. That's strange. Hold on. You know what I do want to check though, if I may, just quickly. Has anyone contacted the YouTube? Okay, the abandoned child of all of this. Has anyone been in touch with YouTube? They are the ones that we need to be fearing for right now. Because I think I fixed it. Okay, yes, right. Hold on. Quality on YouTube? I feel that still looks framier than what I'm used to seeing. Ooh. Is Twitch just getting special treatment? That looks fine for me. YouTube to me looks like it is getting less bitrate, but it's actually getting more bitrate. How is that humanly possible? Hold on, I'm not showing it. This feels safer. But does it not look worse, or am I tripping? That's fine for me. This feels safer. There we go, Han. Hold on. Yeah. I can't screen share and show this. This is kind of problematic, but we're gonna get a loop of these, aren't we? No, I see what you mean. This seems worse, and I don't know how that's possible. That's strange, right? Look a bit grainy, but Twitch scary right now. So wait, what's wrong with the Twitch? Let's get to the bottom of this. Sorry, everybody, we haven't streamed on here a couple days. We thought we made some progress. We thought we made some cool stuff. Now I'm sitting there being like, do we just bomb it all and go back to just normal streaming, like everyday streaming stuff? Because I am sitting a bit terrified. I don't know why it looks grainy. I don't like the grain. I don't like grain. I'd rather give you top crispy quality. Back to... Let's get to this chance to find out why your drivers are up to date, running everything else on the Steam PC that's affected, because it really should handle. Can you send me a log of the session if it that was getting killed? Can sit and yap after a stream. Strange! Tap on the... Right, Twitch is fine on desktop, mobile's fine, just vertical. Tap the screen on Twitch, top left says original view. Let me join on my OC on my PC. Yeah, I don't like the... Look, let's be honest. The average viewer in here probably ain't going to be hopping on the YouTube. Sam and Brooke, how are we? The average viewer. But it doesn't mean that I don't want it to still be just a safe an experience. Do you feel? I'm going to make that a bit smaller. We're just going to do things. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Good, apart from the mass panic and hysteria that we've created. Hey, Bitty Boy, what's happening, Grady? How are we? Want to play a game? Whoa. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know. Twitch is safe now. Twitch feels good now. So here's what's happened. Let's catch up, right? Let's catch up. Colin and I sat, and after the last stream, we realised that, you know, Twitch was looking a wee bit, YouTube was looking a bit grainy. YouTube still looks grainy. I thought it was a bitrate problem, apparently it's not. But I was like, I want to make sure that YouTube's getting the same stuff. But I don't really know what else has happened here. I don't really know why this has all happened. So... as long as it's working now, that's a positive. I'm going to close my door. Because people are due back at some point today. Oh, hold on. Check the house. Oh, okay. Yeah, strange one. Strange one. Sam and Dan, how are we? I'm sorry for leaving you all. I see Mac. Mac is doing well. This show often lies within YouTube. Recompression and underpowered encoder. You're saying a lot of big words, and I believe you. And I don't know if that's for the better or worse. Let me put it live. The Discord that we are live over on our Twitch and our TikTok. Where are we? Not on our TikTok. Can I say, vertical view looks ass. Vertical view? That seems horrendous. Who is that targeted for? Who is that marketed for? I get it's because when you're swiping, it probably looks better, right? I can imagine that's what it's for. Playing the game and I roll the dice knowing it might betray me. It stops in the number... First of all, what is this? First and foremost, what is this? What's that bouncing at the bottom of the screen? Oh shit, hold on. Thanks for playing along. No, let him cook for a second. You just can see that. Oh, ooh. That ain't for y'all. This is how I'm finding out so many of you are actually vertical. That's these wee guys. Don't worry about them. They're just here for the adventure, okay? Like that's not for you right now. That's supposed to. I'm surprised that's sneaking through a wee bit. Let's just tap that down a smidge. That 1080 ain't really 1080 for me, is it? That you weren't supposed to see that. That's a little secret for us. I thought I was losing it seeing that. Maybe it's just another way that I can try and keep attention in here. Maybe that's the deal. Edan, thanks for claiming first. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Grady. Thank you. Maybe. Potentially. I don't know what all that was about, but here we are. Right. There we go. Pure hated the vertical. Right, it's been fixed. It's been fixed. This is a weird way to find out so many of you are on vertical format. A disgusting way, but I'm glad that we've put on, you know, a little bit of something. Have you redecorated slightly? Yeah, but John, mate, how are we? Thanks for the raid. This is how we chat on phone. This is strange. I changed my bed. The bed sheets have been changed. Grad, thanks so much for the follow. I don't know what I've read, but I ain't upset about it. You know, just welcome in. Get yourself sorted. John, how are you? How was stream? How are you, chatters of John? What are we up to today? Greetings, Ken Midas. What's good, buddy? How are we? Yeah, I've changed my bed sheets. Apart from that, nothing. Nothing's really changed. I need to change that wall. I'm debating what I pay for first. The haircut to dye it and get the frosted tips done. Still need to look and see where like the best place to go for that is. Maybe the bed sheets just gave aura, maybe. Either that or painting that back wall eventually. Played some music and chat with AI Tom and others. Hell yeah, you're AI Tom Tom. That's discrimination. That's bullying. And I'm for it, personally. I think that might be the play. So yeah, today's idea. After the God Gamer Gauntlet, I sat there and I deliberated on the idea that each and every one of these games that we have played, Rivals was the one that I cooked on the most personally. I think it was GeoGuessr and Rivals back to back. I think that's kind of what it was. We had our CS moments. We may have had a couple moments of playing Rocket League. Fortnite, we knew Fall Guys, we came in godly at. That's okay. That's okay. We don't really need to prove that anymore. What I did want to figure out was if I do Marvel Rivals now and I play nothing but competitive and I stick to my Namor, do I still got it? As the kill record holder in a competitive game, do I still have that thing? That one bit of magic? That LeBron legacy that I will leave behind? Play League? Ninja, I'm so glad you've said this. How would you feel about a League week at some point? Right? Where I try and just get straight up to gold from my main account, which is probably like iron something. And I can't leave until we get to gold or plat. Rivals won that earlier. Everyone was DPS. What a game. Everyone always wants to be DPS. Dennis, I'm doing well. How are you? You play Magneto, but you like Storm and Jean Grey. Okay. So you're mixing up a wee bit. I see you. Bet. Now, here's the thing if I do it, Ninja. I'm going to need a coach. Because I don't know League like I know other games. But I think we can make it happen. How many times did you try to complete the gauntlet then? I believe it was, I think it was 46. It was 46 to 47 that we finished it on. Let's get Dantes. Weird statement. Was Dantes not for the longest time like a majorly hated streamer? We were dethroned by Yekara? So, wait, what does that mean? Like I was depetaled, deflowered? Deadpool looks promising, but everyone wants to play him right now, so it's hard to... I don't even care about Deadpool. I'm sticking him anymore. I think so. He's pretty silly. I think he's made it like somewhat of a comeback. But I can't get a confirmation. I don't know on that one. It's just the industry. Frosted tips for sex appeal, which will bring more viewers. More viewers equals more cash. The wall is basically free. That's girl math 101 there. They pulled 107? You're kidding. What was mine? 102? Hold on, what was his final hit spot? Yakura. Not no more. Time for Yakura. Where's his... I need you to pull up that scoreboard, mate. I ain't seen no scoreboard. Scoreboard! I don't see it. I don't see it. Most kills. Most kills world record holder. He's got it in his title. But that don't make it true. Like I can say I'm the greatest of all time. Don't make it true. Highlights. Surely you motherfucker. Why you ain't highlighting this? Brother! What are we doing here? Oh my god. Dizzy Day for the subscription. Yippee! What? If there ain't no video evidence. If there ain't no video evidence, can we really take it for fact? Marvel Rivals Top kill game. I should change my title to this. I dropped 80. Nope. Yeah, no, we ain't even close. I need to change my title to the most kills in this one. 71 kills, it ain't even 100 kills. See, and that's a cheater. And that's with cheats. Hey, look, it's me! I'm clearly in a category. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Yeah, brother, I don't think anyone's touched it. I don't think we've even been touched. I think he just says it. If I change my title to, you know, kill world record holder, I don't think that's an issue then. Shit, I can put it in the bio at this point. I do. Most kills record holder and Marvel Rivals. I need to change this email. Colin chatted to me about this. He made a very valid point. He went, I think you should get a website. I went, what are we talking here? J3 Spectre 102 kill. I did send them. I literally, you want to see? I'll do it. I'll do it. Dangerous Times going on X.com. What if it was my game? What if he actually... Okay, hold on. J3. I need to put in my... Since when do we have passwords on Twitter? What? Right, look at this. I sent this shit. It wasn't they played Storm. Because I'm not verified. Oh, suck my ass. Hey man, just wanted to take a chance and see if you want to react to 102 kill game. I got ranked as number 1 PC. Content creator myself and thought might as well see. Replay code is 50 blah blah blah. Screenshot showing the results. Thanks, dude. I sent this on the day. Beggy Mitchell, I saw an opportunity and I shot. Okay? Is that so wrong? 102, 71 final hits. I think we need to figure out how many. It just looked as 134 kills. Shit. And his Twitch chat? God damn it! Blast these fucking time zones! You're kidding. I just had to be in his Twitch. I had to do, you know what I had to do? I had to do the Ludwig drop. I had to do, let me show you how you make an easy account on Twitch and how you make it bigger, right? Here's what we do. You turn around, you jump on, and you literally just drop a little... You drop a little something along the lines of, here's 10 quid, so you get a dono message read out. Hey, J3. 103 kills, a competitive match with Storm claimed as the world record. Does it say how many final hits? That's my only saving grace here. I need them to have less final hits and then I can invalidate. Is it on PC? Then we can invalidate. God damn it. It was on the alt, to be fair. It was on the alt. Well, looks like I'm going to have to remove that from the bio unless it's not on PC. If they're controller players, they get aim assist. Okay. 55 hit. I'm using 55. Sounds like someone got carried. Sounds like, yeah, I'll just, you know. $71. There's a site you can look, apparently. There was a Reddit forum, which is how we found out, which is the most, you know... Most kills in one game. They don't even... Oh my god! They don't even know! We don't even get put on this! 157. Jesus Christ. How many final hits? 81. Shit. He is using the that is the technique. And diamond as well is better. It's better. So wait, we don't even... Do we even cut... Oh my god, we're not even top 20. Oh, we're washed. Oh, we're not even top 100 anymore. We're washed as fuck. We're looking for Hiya Pal was the account name. We're not even on this. How do I even claim? They don't even know me. You did it at Rivals Peak. This is true. This is true. Hey, you're making valid points. We're not even getting to be on the list. That's disgusting. Yet again, a white boy held down. His success is no bounds. I can't believe that. I will say it. We have been washed from the record books. We have been removed from the entire books. Bath on, mate, with the tier 3. Jesus! Whoo! You can do it again. I don't know if I want to do it again. I don't know if I can run that back. It took a lot out of me back in the day, I'll tell you. That tea's freezing cold now. Christ. That is freezing cold. You can call me Daddy Papa. Yeah. You know what? I'm genuinely... I'm a little bit... I don't know what the correct word is. I'm quite guffawed at this. Maybe is the word that I want to use. Magic still number 1. The more has to be an A tier. But the more's a B tier. You're kidding. Wow. I'm guffawed. 157 with 81 last hits at bronze 2. That has to be cheating or something. That has... Listen, I'm not going to claim it because, I mean, at the same time, respectfully, so are we. I'll just check. My name's Midas. Let's go. Oh, wait, that's season 6. Hold on. Back in, like... When was the last time we played? Do we even exist? We don't even exist to these motherfuckers. You're kidding. Do I need to, like, link into this or something like that? I don't... No thanks. Those are submitted, mate. Oh. So I actually have to send this over. Well, that just seems silly. Is this what the most used skin is for each person? That's... Respectfully, this might be the lamest use of being able to track something I've ever seen in my life. This is quite impressive. Wow. They have it locked, by the way. That's it, even like a little bit. This is dilation. Is that a Venom thing? That's kind of cool. Wow. Okay. They've added so much more since I... Right, anyway. Let's not get let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We are here to figure out, can a white boy still compete in such an aggressive manner? Also, I am going to show one more thing before we go, just because, like, you love to see your friend succeed. Right? This was Lumi's room before, when they've moved in. Okay? This was the before. Wait till you see this shit. Like, what the fuck is this? What in the Pinterest board am I looking at? This is stunning. This is stellar. And it's like, it's just a nice colour, a nice bit of wood paneling behind it. Like, how do you get to this? This is a Pinterest board. Look, there you are. There you are. I'm sitting there being like, I saw this. I'm scrolling to my phone. I'm like, oh, right, cool. That's, when we called, this is probably where we're at. That's where we're at. What? Who? How? This is so nice. I want this. I want to know how you do this. I want, like when I say I want to decorate my room, okay, and I'm like, you know what? Let's like invest to make a nice, healthy space. I will give you the benefit of, I'm guessing this is office and in bedroom separate. This fucker right here, this big old chunker of a bed, because I'm 6'3" and apparently need to have a big bed, okay? I might downgrade to the single, Because God knows no one's coming here anyway. I might downgrade to a single just so that I can get that to fuck. Office is a whole room. You love to see your friends thrive. But like, you know, like, what's the expression? It's like, some people are out here dehydrated as fuck. And others are drowning. Okay? This, like, I am sitting here begging for a perch of water. Just a... And this is incredible. Downgrading to a single bed at the age of 25 is insane, by the way. Just letting you know, that is called a first quarter life crisis. Okay? Jan gave it to me. It was very kind of him. It is stellar. It is straight out of a Pinterest board. It is straight out there. Whatever this guy is, like this person saying, that you better have named him already. It's been 80 quid. Maybe that's it. Maybe the feng shui. Maybe a little bit of energy and feng shui comes together. The cable management looks nice. I feel like you're maybe like tidying a few into these. I designed the whole thing. How? Sofa bed would be a big win for yourself. Like, we thought about it. We looked at it for a while, mate. See if you want one of these like Copenhagen style ones. Just gonna let you know. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap. And I lived on the... When I was at my dad's when I first moved there, I originally had one. Because, you know, I originally was like staying there maybe one night a weekend. And then, you know, I moved in there full time. I would tell you right now, those things are not comfortable from IKEA. The IKEA ones are god awful. Plus, cables was all jammed. That, I mean, it's I am guffawed. I am baffled. I am impressed. I cheered. I threw my fist in the air. It was beautiful. I have a daybed from IKEA and I love it. When you did have your cash for your room, I was so ready to get into designing shit. Oh mate, don't even. Here's the question that I have to question every single year. Okay, because I've lived here for over a year now. It might be 2, which is terrifying. I think it's only been 1. No, I didn't do New Year here last year, so I think it's only 1. I think we're like at the year mark, I think. I don't even know anymore. I'm too embarrassed to even think about it, right? Regardless, I am sitting there and I'm like, we just need to be able to afford rent. This year, we just need to do enough to afford rent and a lot of soundproofing. Because if we get a place, life gets, you know, I can be loud, I can be streaming as long as I want, I can do whatever. I've seen some bits, Colin, you've shown me little bits. I love the wooden panels behind. I genuinely, like, they are stunning. I've hit lights into it, I lobbed them into Discord. You've got this just now. Hey, it's gonna come through one day, right? It's gonna come through and we will be thriving like everybody else. This is our year. This is our year. Like, this is all it is. Cheeky 24-hour stream? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What benefit do I have for staying up for 24 hours? And near enough, maybe without even trying to, I nearly accidentally do. Rent is so insane right now. The worst part of my life, worst part by far, was working in the property industry. Seeing what rent was, and not even rent, can I just point out how terrible landlords can be? Like, Jesus Christ. Mine's all thanks to the chat, the PC dying, I couldn't afford to renovate. Listen, you've cooked. Lumi, you're in a peak era, and marathons coming out. Like, what a year we are about to have here. Then we need the wood panel tower case to match it. Oh, you get one of them bamboo cases. Now we're talking, baby. How you getting on though? It's been a minute. I've had lights into mine, never looked back. And then we see the wood panel. Yeah, the guy I've been seeing is paying 900 for a HMO in the West End. Jesus. I tried to be that guy. If you guys don't know, for a little while I had that job where you'd go in and like inspect. I was a flat inspector for the renting people, okay? And I knew going into that job, it was like Hitler and then me, right? There was no like third and fourth. It was just like Hitler, then myself back to back, okay? They like the two people that they would like be terrified to see, right? So when I come in, I'm trying to be like, hey guys, in my nice little suit. But yo, Just trying to get some pictures around here. I'm going to be in and out. If there's anything that I can give you guys a little nod at, just to be like, let me know. Let me know. And they were like, yeah, cool, right? Now, majority of the time, they were quite sound. The amount of times I have people screaming about me of, there's rot in the windows. And I'm like, that's okay, I'll take a picture of that. And they're like, do something about it. And I'm like, but motherfucker, I ain't your landlord. I don't take care of that. I just sit here and do this, and then I go picture. If I'm nice to you, I'm going to let you know, by the way, that's a problem that you can fix right now. And if you fix it right now, your landlord will give you less shit. Okay? And sometimes, and I will say, it is a generational gap of a difference. Okay? This is one of the few times I will say the generational gap is kicked in. Purely because I would do it and it'd be like guys my age, maybe like they're all at uni, they're all at college, whatever. They've all like 3 or 4 of them are sharing a place. They've kept it relatively clean. You can tell when they've put the effort in to clean the place because the bleach and the Febreze are still out. You're like, these guys are giving it a good attempt, right? They're giving it a good shot. So you bet, mate, just let you know, I need to take a picture of this room. I get it's your bedroom, get it's your space. Do me a favor. Can you just whip? See that like box of like your dirty laundry and all that? Generally, mate, gonna just like jump it in there. You're gonna get a much better review, like type thing. Your landlord's gonna have less to complain about. They're not gonna give you anything. Or put this in front of that, and it means that I can't see it. And they're like, oh mate, and genuinely the nicest guys. You'd walk in, they'd be like, oh mate, fucking ace, thanks mate. And it's the Glasgow accent, so it really is like me and Alistair were just sitting there fucking thinking this guy's gonna be an absolute tool. Like, he's just going to be some kind of wank that just came in here into our house and telling us how to live. But you're actually dead sound. And I'm like, okay, right, let's clear that, right? Anyway, we'd do that bit. I'd go to the same place, same street, okay? Houses near enough identical. It'd be like a middle-aged 40-year-old guy. He's maybe not got a flatmate. It's just his place. And legitimately, he is sitting there complaining about every detail and being like, well, I just don't think that's acceptable. That should be something that the landlord's not attempting it. And I'd agree. I'd be like, nah, yeah. And I'd try to like get on their side. But actually, I agree. Yeah, that seems really unfair. I can take pictures. I can let my guys know. My guys, respectfully, my sister got me that job. I was texting my sister just being like, by the way, this guy's complaining about this. And it was like, we'll take a look. Right? Like, we can take a note and put it on your little thing, so I just do it from my phone, send it there, like we can put a wee note on that. I'm like, okay, cool. Landlord knows, right? That's 9 times out of 10 what happens, by the way. Anytime someone says, I'll let them know, you get a note put under your document about what it is that's been said, and that's it, right? The landlord, respectfully, they just won't look at it. Landlords don't care. They'll just go in, take one peek, and they'll be like, well, everything seems absolutely fine and in order, and the house hasn't burned down yet. Cool. I can charge 300 more onto this, though, yeah? That's the conversation they have. That is every time the conversation they're after. I'll be like, well, my rates on the insurance have actually went up by 10 quid. So, I think I'm going to start charging people more for this property. Is that something I can do? And you're like, brother, it's 10 quid. It's a 10 quid of a difference. And you're significantly changing the rent of a place. And then either pushing somebody out or seriously overcharging a family for that house. It's mental. It is mental. Landlords, absolutely. Some of them, very much the scum of the earth. Majority of them, by the way, like, they buy and then live somewhere else. Right? The majority of them I found out were like Scottish people who had that many properties. They would buy a house in Spain, or they'd buy a house in Portugal, or somewhere in Europe. And they'd just be like, well, this isn't my problem anymore. And you're like, what? You ain't even gonna look, are you? My old landlord in Glasgow was an absolute hero. Never raised the rent in 5 years I was there. He let me decorate, mount shit the way I wanted it to be. $580 for a 2-bedroom flat down the road from St Andrews Square. Oh my god. Somebody Grange, hold on. There's nothing wrong with it. What's happened? Midas clocked Snaffy's tea for a second, mate. His second monitor is an absolute... Where have you put this, Snaff? Oh, it's my old flat, which I paid $450 a month for in 2022. It's now $920. Like, oh, fuck me, man. We need one of two things. We need either A, another pandemic, which I think we might be getting, by the way. It seems like I've heard whispers. I'm hearing whispers from everybody saying that places are shut down. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited, right? Perfect time for it. We're in our Timothy Chalamet, our Marty Supreme era. We either need a new pandemic or a bubble to pop. Okay? All we need is serious bubble to pop. Like, we need... Okay, Colin, that looks fucking stunning. This is what the update next year's got. Have you ChatGPT or AI that wall into wood paneling? Regardless, it feels very warm and cabiny. You've put it in the setup section. Where's the setup? This Discord is a disaster, and I'm sorry about that. Hold on, is this in my Discord? Being Marty Mauser is not a flex. Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's leaving a 8-month pregnant woman while I, try and get my flight to Japan booked, right? It's not the same. I just mean all the other stuff. I mean aspiring to be so don't say me coded. When? One time. Name one time. Thank you for the tag, mate. I was blindly staring at that. Snaff, is this yours here? I need to... Alright, here we go. Sean. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is... You know what? As much as I hate to admit it, that is kind of nice. That was kind of nice. Holy sh... Is that Gamba? The Jinx setup? Oh my god, sir. Let's keep it a stack. Considering the way your lives went right now, mate. What a screamer. Okay. My only complaint with this setup, is the desk space. I don't know what he's talking about a cup of tea. My only complaint that you've got is you're so like, you must be sat like a woman driving. And I hate to use that analogy, but we know it's true, right? The like chest to the wheel type shit. You must be sat there absolutely velociraptored as you're doing anything. That is insanity. This is lovely. You know what I actually really like about this? Hold on, is that a chargeable... Is that a drawer that charges your stuff? It's hard to see over the dash, that's what I'm saying. ChatGPT panel and wood. We need to do that for this space. Like, hold on. Yeah, that is mad. That is mad. That ain't much. I can't do it. I need the wide desk. I'm a big guy. I've got long arms. It's tough. I've always considered this type of monitoring. The layered. We don't need it. But I'm just like, I'm interested because it seems smart that you could put like your OBS there and like your other stuff there and like we've now got that wee small screen under, which I really like, by the way. I'm a really big fan of it because it just saves space and I think it'll be too big if we're going up that way. But I like this. I like this. This is a triple threat I think you could get away with. It's hard to see over the dash. Then pull your seat closer. What? Pull your seat up. I don't get it. There's a handle to literally inflate your seat higher. There's options. I just don't get how you can go for a long drive like that. Like, pressed up against it. That don't make no sense to me. This is nice. This is nice. I have said I am happy with like the way everything looks, the way everything is done on this. And like now, I am more than content with. If I was to change anything, it's just get rid of this arm now. Because, like, I don't know if you can hear it every time I move it. That thing's squeaking. But I've had this since, like, day one. This was one of the first purchases that we've got. I've never seen a car seat inflate. Oh, it's not like inflate, but you know what I mean? It slowly rises vertically. I need the back support, then get a wee lumbar pillow. I don't know. Thank you, Bafflon. It's a big support on that one. That was a huge... That was an alley-up and a half right there. It's not my car. If you're paying for the lessons, I think the first thing they teach you is get the seat the way you need it. I wouldn't know. I drive my car standing. You would. You absolutely would. If we're showing setups, here's mine. If anyone wants to send in their setups, now's a great time to do it. Which is squished to the wheel. It's terrifying. It is terrifying. The lights of the wall panel installed by me. Panels came with... What are they, the lights? You know what? Can I be honest, Bath? See, because I've seen your setup prior. such a few up. It's looking better. Here's what I think you... If I was to ask you to do anything, I would say, can you please invest in some lighting? You're sitting in the corner staring at a wall in the dark. Wee bit of cable management as well. That is... Oh my god, that is a fire safety back there. That has to be a fire safety hazard back there. These block things. I'm pretty sure the fire department came in and like had a word with our school back when I was in primary school about these. That is a fire hazard and a half. To say myself, now I've seen the future of it, I don't like it. I'll get one now. These cables are terrifying. You have nothing to say? Okay, yeah. You know what? All my cables are stuffed into the back of the seat, and we pray that, like, if anything were to happen, I don't need to dig in. If I need to change one thing, the entire thing needs to come out. If I need to change one thing, I wish, the only complaint I've got with this desk, they needed to make a bottom hatch. 3D printed case, so I put LED strips in. There's some 3D printed cases which I put LED strips. That's quite smart. If the cable has power surge protection and enough wattage output, it shouldn't ever be near to a fire hazard. Okay, right, I'm with you now. Hannah's is, this is nice. This is nice. The switch, look at that, the triple combo there. That's the classic camera. That Logitech camera is an absolute day one. What I like about this is it all tucks away nicely. It don't take too much. It just tucks away into the corner nicely. It's very well done there. Then I drilled a hole in the back of the panels to hide the wires. That's smart. See, mine just hangs. Mine's back there. It just goes down there afterwards. Colin, mate, if we get a summer project there, I mean, there it is, but, the ideal world... I'm not going to be able to buy a house within the next year. That's... I won't be able to get a one bedroom within the next year. It's not going to happen. Hey, we have to be positive. It could happen. It could happen. And then Colin's got an entire house to come and design with me. It'll be great. They're better. This is someone's setup that they've just sent in. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. I don't know what game we're looking at here, but we gotta respect it. That right there is a classic. We love that. We love that. That might be the peak of today, everybody. The 3DS. Wow. Twizzes went here. I will state, I ain't a fan of chairs with leg rests. Because I don't trust this. Those two bars sometimes can't be enough. I think we'll figure out what your favourite colour is, mate. But I do, the matching peach desk. Peachy pink desk, okay. I get it now, I get it. Means this shambles, I ain't put it in there. Icewolf, mate, Icewolf that is peak. What are we talking about? That chair's gone already. If it ain't relevant from today, I don't want to hear it. I want you to send it today, right at this very moment, otherwise it doesn't count. I need to see what your desk looks like on a normal day-to-day. This is what it looks like. None of your God bless, right? Lumi, I hate to say it, you have brought this conversation forward. And if you're still here, but this is like peak. This is like on a great day, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is like, it's just done, let's get the Pinterest board sorted. However, I want to see when there's coffee cups galore on here. A few tea towels dashing about, just something. We need to get the real image, the real you. As a band, I was like, that's a weird USB stick. It's not a USB stick at all. I'm a fan. Okay, I am a fan. There is a but. There's one but. Maybe two. Work in progress. I think we need to get these aligned because I get it, but that stresses me out. And the gap here is literally, it is about 6 inches worth there, right? Okay, it is a gap. It is a full hand in between for me, right? But this light right here, that is hurting me now. I cannot imagine what that is like already looking at you. That is hurting me from a picture. That light must fucking be agony. This is it. Who is this? Is this a right now, or is that, yeah, you know what? Can't complain. Can't complain. The laptop on here is, you know, that's excessive. Big. Maybe a bit of sleep. That fucking hell, is that a charger? Okay, okay. Is that me? I know, Jesus Christ, man. Didn't know. They're terrifying. That's it right now. Okay, I was gonna say that's a vape. That's fucking, that's a tool. There's nothing I can sit here and really complain about. It's standards. I'm guessing laptop's not usually there. The right monitor feels, when it's 3 like this, I'm wondering if it's like 2 surround. But you know, I get it. I get it. Cable management we'll not talk about. Just get one big, like that, and then just tape it once, and then we're chilling, and then we're good. You know. That's all we need here. Real setup here. Two, 4, 6, 8, 12. Why have we got 12 versions of me on the screen right now? There's so much, you know, I've not even looked at the rest of the room. This is Polish for idiots. 12 versions. The Audi banner for some reason. Is this a drawing pad? I don't know what this is. This is busy, man. I'll be honest, this is busy. More the merrier. That is 12 of my viewers right now. This is great. This is upsetting. This is cute elephant. Cute elephant. We don't want to talk about the collection up here. That's one thing. Type of shit from GTA Leicester be running. You know, I can't complain. I can't complain. It's busy. Again, there's not much mouse space. That thing's definitely falling off the table. Respect, listen, he's learning Polish. He's learning Polish. The suit bag on here just feels so unnecessary at this point. I don't get why. It's such a strange assortment of items. It's such a, like, we've got the wardrobe on the left. We've got, you know, whatever the collection at the top is here. The addiction. But then it all being masked by this one Audi thing, which is absolutely stolen from somewhere. You know, a Blackbird, what's that? Is that a Spitfire? Is that, no, it's a twin tail. I don't even know what that would be then. I don't even know what that is, but yeah, there's that. And then the bit that I can't, and I don't want to mention it, but is this table not one of these wee fold-away ones? Or is this just a, like, thick table? I got stuff. It's a P38J, they played nice. Okay, okay. It's a fold-away. The fold-away table, I don't know why he sent me in this the most. This is art. We've got the wee card as well, just in case he needs a break from Overwatch to have a quick play with the... This is the anti-stress cars. This is the games went bad. You're sitting there, one finger pressing it across. just the entire time. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I like it, mate. I like it. I like it. That's artistic. Okay? I wouldn't trust a fold-away. I couldn't. Congrats, Bear, on the top as well. Congrats on graduating, mate. Was bought used? I can tell. I can tell. Listen, it's yours though, and that's all that matters. This is solid. Okay, got a wee Halloween spirit in here. That's what I mean. This is what a normal desk day today looks like. Look, if you're here, I want to see that desk in 2 weeks' time. Right? I don't want your Pinterest board. I want 2 weeks' time, coffee mugs on it. Some stains, maybe. Okay? A sauce bottle exactly like here, left in the corner somewhere. That's how I want to see it. It's a big fucking look, is it? Jesus Christ. This is the fear. This is the fear, by the way. Putting your headset over your monitor should be criminal. That's terrible. What we're reading here. Some Vaseline. Why have you all got Vaseline on your table? Throw your stuff away immediately. Winston, I rubbed the nail clip on the desk. Like hams. Oh my god, Colin. Thunderhead. It's a nice wee... Oh, there's your wee mixer. Oh shit, okay, I see it. Yes, again, space-wise, and the mount, the keyboard being bang in front of you. So I'm guessing you game on this one, and then like Discord or like, you know, Google's on this one. Right? Like that's what I would imagine. That right there is such a... Like, you are technically sat like that. You are sat, like, again, gripped in the strangest way. That, oh, I don't like that being in front of you. Interesting. You can't hide your cables up here. That's a lot. Right, Colin, now, let's just preface, okay? Colin does reviews for YouTube. Okay, that's fine then, right? The Raptor method, exactly. Colin does reviews for YouTube. This studio I have seen in person. Okay? This is like, and I don't mean to out you here, mate. I don't mean to out you in any way, shape, or form. But before anyone else goes like, what the fuck, right? This is a separately built room in his garage. For the Americans, a garage, okay? This is separately built. This is stunning. If I remember that, yeah, this desk all lifts as well. It is insane. Keyboard off the desk because I'm reaching for my bed. Jesus Christ. It's Colin Horn. If you want to see the reviews, yes, please. He's in chat. Abuse him. Love him. Do whatever you need. We need the plate on the picture. We need the plate. This is stellar. Every time I've stepped foot in here, I'm like, oh yeah, we're in a different world. Also, I've just realised that's a wee drywall number there, isn't it? You've been filling some holes over here. Oh no, this is from this corner. Right, this is why I'm confused. Is that the door to come in there? No, that's the cupboard one. Oh no, this is the entry. This is the entry. Capitals are fuck going. I'm going the never state. Yeah, that'll be tough to keep them in place, mate. Always would be. But look how neat this is. There used to be a whole second desk in this corner, and it's incredible. That's his wall. Yeah, that's the entry. Okay, yeah. This is just flex. It's a boiler cover. You missed half this conversation. So your picture's fake as well. On the floor beside me, is that... Oh, right, okay. Absolutely, but look, I make sure that nobody steals my barbecue sauce, right? My Sweet Baby Ray's believer, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, once that barbecue sauce enters this room, it doesn't leave. Because I know someone else is going to try and steal it off me, and it's not happening. That stuff can sometimes be tough to come across. As is the entrance to the patches where the speakers used to be mounted. Got you. When I'm not streaming, and then when I take out the small monitor, the Stream Deck while streaming. This is far too... This is incredible. Look at this wee thing to tuck away the mic as well. Are these arms good? Are these good little mic arms that I've never known? That is so comfortable. Is that that's the glass mouse pad as well? Oh. That's so nice. That is so nice. And it's the colour scheme as well. It's all the white and blue, and it matches the screen. It's just that little mini screen as well whenever he needs it. Oh my god. The white KRKs. Everything we're talking here. Cable management, immaculate. Headset holder. I need to make you a Tumblr Midas, just remembered. Bless. Just shove my face on it, and then at the bottom say, I hate myself every day. And that's like bang on. Be better, written on it. That's what should be there. Be better. This is so nice. This is what adult money gets you, people. And we're getting there. We are working our way. The other hat, this is, oh my god. Yeah, this wasn't like this last time I was up there. This is... All this to play Minecraft with 30 FPS. Need to invest something for my headset. You still have time? I'm 25. We're going to be absolutely fine. This is our year. I've said it before. This is our year. It's a different room. Oh. Is this the one on the top right or like top left middle-ish? Or neither? This is stellar. GeoGuessr, everybody. What does this room look like? Holy. 11 past 27. I'm finding reason. Sorry, I've just got what this is. I've just got, this is where you, okay, this makes a lot more sense. This is the gap. This is this, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. The wings from Rajat, right, I'm with you now. It's in the corner, so I can see a monitor from my bed when I'm watching things. Not from bed. When I wheel the chair over, it's fine. I sit like the guy from Death Note most of the time. Jesus Christ. Viking, you know what the thing is? This is the most humble setup of them all, and it might be my favourite. This is it. This is the dream. Plug in, play, no stress. I think that's a fidget spinner. You know, that or a very strange toy, a mixture of rings. I don't know what this one is. Maybe a vape. Seems quite, if you don't mind me saying, quite phallical shaped though at the tip. I will say it. If that's a Pez dispenser, that is incredible. This is humble. This is beautiful. What a day. What a day. Right, if we're gonna vote, can we all agree just instantly? Hold on, this was Lumi's setup before, by the way. Lumi, if you want these pictures, go and claim them. This was Lumi's setup before. In the old place. Watching some Arcane as well. This is cool to go back and look upon. This is pretty sweet. Look, I mean, look where Baths came from. Christ. Oh my god, is that Subathon building that? That was day 16. Oh my lord, with the old profile picture and all. I was fat. I was a fat me back then. I was a large lad. You know what? Sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm not doing great. That right there is phenomenal. That is a before and after that I'm happy to see. You got lip filler. Listen, I don't know if you've noticed this, mate. I have large lips. I have large lips. I've got large lips and tiny ears. Okay? It's kind of a strange thing. I think if I'd done a 23andMe, there's a little Caribbean in there. There has to be. There has to be. I just got big old lips. Like even Seb used to be my bed and my laptop. That's where we peak. My god, we need to bring Jeopardy back. Jeopardy was quite good actually. What a lineup, sorry. What's this? That's Kez, me, Law. I think that's Jinxie. I know this guy, Minecraft, I can't remember it. Datto? I know Mr. Gibbon, I'm struggling with the rest. You think I go get lip filler? That's crazy. That is crazy to drop in the chat. Okay. Listen, I'm just going to let you know, if this ever appears on any online forums, Bath, someone is going to be knocking your door down. Just letting you know that. I've just, legit looks like AI has tried to place your face with a fatter face. In that image, the camera adds £10. It's all there. It's Patois. Love that artist. Writer. Had to go get another keyboard though, since the keyboard and the laptop died and I can't afford to fix it. Valid. That's a great play. We don't talk about what I was doing back at Subathon days. What were you doing back in Subathon days? It does feel cool to look back on. I think that's been one of the nicest parts about looking at this setup. I mean, there's Snaf's old one, but that's kind of stayed the same. Snaf's has kind of stayed similar. Still playing Overwatch 2. Got some flats on at the top as well, I believe. It's pretty cool. Let's see the old setup. This was a... Oh yeah, someone's asking me about what decks I've got, because this is the RX3, I think. New unit that came out. The hardest part is finding out that people have left. Golly. Grace was, you know, that was an OG there. All the white names. They hurt. This is what it was like when I moved. When was this thing? Because that's when I moved in. This was 2024. Oh, God. Nah, it's nearly been 2 years. It's coming up for 2 years. So this, it's not changed too much, I'll give. It's actually probably a bit messier now than ever. Damn, this is how we start when we moved in. It's kind of cool. Can I be honest? So much neater. So much neater. Wow. To be fair, the desk was brand new then. Dust hadn't even touched that thing yet. How much room to do you have? Wait, what? Reword the question if you can. I say that you get the whole segment clipped and get on YouTube. I enjoyed that. Wouldn't mind rewatch. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, we'll do that. Put a second channel or main channel. Don't really know yet. We could ask, it be a main channel. How much room do you have? So the end of that, right? I can't get in here now. So where this desk ends is where I put a big the big unit here now. We had, funnily enough, we actually have 2 of these. This unit has been in the living room, and when we got it, the guy sent it missing several parts because it was like I don't know, my parents found it and were like, yeah, we want this one anyway, right? So I took the old one and built that in here, but it's too long because it is like a living room cabinet unit, and it just has drawers that I was like, I'll use the drawers for like my boxes and all that, and then all the stuff in between that you can see of the records and all that is like all just filler, right? PlayStation's in one slot, end one's just baggage and all that. I really want to just strip this room and completely redo it, because especially when you look at that, you're like, that shit's clean. Where your clothes at? The wardrobe is outside in the hall now, which is weird, I know. And we've been trying to get it. The record wall is the best part of this room, and it's the bit that I built, and I feel good about it. But I need to replace the bottom one because like you can't see it. This is actually tilting down because there's too much weight on it. Having to leave your room to get... Well, no, I just go out the room, grab the clothes, come back in here and get changed. You get me? But then there's also another wardrobe at the end of the hall that's got like a majority of my stuff that like is just a wee kind of throwaway space. So I put all my main stuff in there, my shoes and all that. This is still on the other side, window's still there, all that. Now this light is actually... It's not even on just now, because I forget to turn it on sometimes. This light's over here. I'm not showing the screen. This light here. Am I? No, I'm turned down. Yeah, this big light, the key light, is over my left. It serves as a backlight. Sometimes nicer. We've got a big light up there, but it bounces off the wall. And I think I need to change that and get like I think Colin has recommended I get a... I don't know what they're called, like a honeycomb or like a... I don't know. It's like a little thing to then tilt it straight onto me, and then apparently the lighting will be better. I've debated about getting rid of the carpet. I'm not big on the carpet, but it does definitely help with sound absorption. But yeah, we now have this monitor's been replaced with a bigger one. So it's now like, I can't remember, it's the size up, whatever that would be. We've got the wee small screen under it. And then this is tilted upwards. And then the other screen is over on the left now, so that's where I put all my stuff. I legit know how you need to get that. Oh, there's so much Colin Horn inspiration in here, by the way, Moo. Have to leave your room to get dressed better. There's more steps in the morning than needed. I like carpet until summertime. Yeah. I don't know how you need to have that room set up and reduce the amount of space the bed takes up. Talk to me then, because keep in mind at the back the radiator is also there, mate. So I can't just turn the bed to the side. And then like there's small things. There's so many small details about this room that fuck me off every time I look at it. Okay? Every time I like go to draw the plan up. Okay? For speaking's sake, this is like the end of the room. Okay? And we look this way. Obviously we're facing the way that we are. Because there's nothing else there. If I turn to my left, I am then shouting into the hallway. Right? And it's a very like thinner wall, and you can already hear me so much in this house because it's a big ceiling. Like it echoes in here enough, and then everyone else hears it, and I feel bad. And then if it's late at night and I'm streaming, especially because we're doing late TikTok streams, people don't like it. People don't like it. So I'm like, it is what it is. Anyway, I could do it that way. Or I go that way, which I used to do. Also slightly strange, but there is a window there, so maybe that could help. I don't know. But I can't get this desk. Maybe I could. I can maybe get this desk into the space before the bed, but I need to test it out. I would need to test it out. But I think when I moved in originally, this desk was up against this right wall, and it felt weird. So I don't know if that will still be the case. I would have said bed to where the desk is, headrest against the wall, into the house. Headrest against the wall, into the house, and foot of the window. And then have your desk up at the back against the white wall. Get rid of the 2 black units. Much more floor space behind you. So you're saying have the door to my back, pretty much, Colin? So that's what it was when I moved in, and I'll tell you, the space didn't feel great. But I do think we also had the wardrobe in here, so maybe that was true. Crack a bed into either be lifted or latched to fold against it. That is a solid brick wall. Nothing is going through that. Even, I'll tell you, so my neighbour he does roofing. And he's very, very good. He's very crafty, okay? He's very crafty. And I said to him, I was like, look, I want to put that TV up originally, right? I want to put the TV up there. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, I also want to do the record wall. He's like, I'll teach you how to do it so that I never have to come round here and do it for you ever again. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Teach me how to do it, then I can do it. I've forgotten. It had a lot to do with measuring things. It was quite scary. But here's what happened. He brought round his drill. His like industry drill. I don't know if there's a normal drill, right? But like a normal like brick drill. And we burned through a battery trying to get a TV up. I have the option of teaching you and just leave you to it. Now, well, it's more like he teaches me and shows me as he teaches me. And I will say this man is like a second father to me. And I think he tried to take on the approach of, well, if I teach you to do it as you do it, you then have that skill. You know? And he was having like a nice father-son bonding moment that I didn't really get when I was growing up. And I'll be honest, this is the kind of similar walk space I have when I come in. This is now all over here. There's a big unit that goes all the way down here. This arm, which was ridiculous to be fair in reflection, is now gone. But you can see now, high ceiling. This is a 0.5. And this is a high ceiling. Also, this shows that I'm so tall. This is such a tall me picture. Like, this is just me standing normally, honestly. Some of you can't conceptualize that, and that's okay. Right? It is what us big folks do on a normal day-to-day. It's called the BFG view, and sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't, and that's okay. I think I just need to throw a load of shit out. I might just get rid of... I would get rid of this unit. Problem is that's the Wi-Fi box for the whole house. And they told me it's better for it to be higher. So I'd feel bad if I took it away. But I can maybe get rid of that. This lamp don't even work no more. Don't even think there's a bulb in it. Yeah, I think I just got to get rid of a load of shit. Change the unit. Get rid of the telly behind me. That telly's old. That telly is old. We shelf for it? Yeah. Yeah. Anytime I hear it, my brain goes, well, it means it's work I got to do now. You know, that's where we get to. Yo, Twiz, this looks comfy as shit. Low-key, women hate when a man lives like this. Because this right here is comfort. Hold on, I'm not even showing it. How much even... I use it to play the PlayStation. I really want to downgrade it. And I want to change it. I actually know the TV I want to get. I just don't know what the price is. I want to get one of those nice little, like... what's it called? You know the frame TVs? Have you seen them before? It's like a white frame or a wood frame. And when you turn them off, it puts like a really nice picture on there and it changes every so often. Genuinely, I'm in love with those TVs. I think they're so smart. I think they're very sophisticated looking. We got one in the bedroom. So sophisticated looking. My friends in New York had them. I was like, brother, this is like classy. Not for me, but if I had a partner live like that and I can nap on the couch while they play it, exactly. This is comfort for any man. This is peak. This is genuinely, like, can I be honest? See if you told me there was just a mattress, no no, I don't even know what you call it, like base, no foundation of the bed. There's a bed frame without, you know, no bed frame in any way, shape, or form. Couldn't think of the word there. It's just a mattress on the floor in the corner. I'd say this is peak lifestyle. Right? I would be so happy for you if that was the case. If you got a bed frame, even better. It's a size 8, by the way, if anyone's curious. Just to let you know. But yeah, this is peak. I like this, mate. I'm happy for you. This is really nice, and the couch is quite nice as well. This is comfort for any man. This setup, legit, me and Paulina would be over to shift that room around. If we just do the, you know, maybe we're just gonna do a fund. Just fund the room stream. And what happens is every time we hit a new dono goal, we go straight to IKEA. Straight to wherever it is. Grab that item, it gets installed in the room. You know how like charity streams, they go up a level? They're like, we've hit this goal, meaning we do this. Literally, it's like the next item. We start. I don't know. I'll do the laminate floors for you. Pretty good at that at this point. You've been doing laminate flooring. IKEA stream. This is a queen size bed for a king. And I think I can get that down to 3/4. Paying in pints, FYI, is easier than paying for labour. So absolutely. I already owe Colin money, so I need to get that sorted as well. That's reminding me. But this right here, I think we bring that down to a 3/4 like length. And consists there's 3 rooms. My God. I think I can get a van. You've got me. Here's the thing. You all get me inspired thinking this is the way. So I'm going to take the time just to remind you all. If you have a Twitch Prime, that's right, folks. 1 Twitch Prime. You're going to be absolutely bing chilling because I've got just the place for you to use it. That's right here. Thank you very much. Check your Twitch Primers in case anyone's got it because they're just wasting away withering. So thank you. A small double wouldn't hurt, especially if you don't have people over. Yeah. I don't want to bring back, like, I ain't gonna bring nobody back here. It's just me and the dog. We just sit and chill. There's nothing, like, what? Look at him. He's getting excited at the thought that we get to sit and chill. Isn't that right? We get to sit and chill. Oh my God. See, that was like a one tail wag. That was impressive, right? How do you feel about sitting and chilling? Huh? Sitting and chilling? Seems like quite a good time for us little guys, huh? How about just like the two of us just like get to lie there and chill out and I'll like put on Netflix and you just like chill doing dog stuff? I think he seems up for it. I think he seems, look, I mean, check him. Well, it says cheap and good looking quality flooring. We need to lift all the desks and all that. Lift the bed one thing at a time. Because apparently if I was to get the flooring redone in here, they'd be like, yeah, you need to go and fix your shit. You need to like pull stuff out of here. I ain't doing all that. A small double wouldn't hurt, especially if you don't have beauty, yeah. Mac, he's there. What do you want? Oh, I can't not give him a pat. Look at him. Moo! Thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it for sure, for sure. Thank you very much. God bless. God bless. That was stunning. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. He's got closer. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get to our main section. Do you know about the LA fire situation? I remember there was one last year. Are we talking there's another one? What we're playing tonight, we're going to revisit something here. We're going to revisit Marvel Rivals. Firefighters push LA sales tax hike. The thing that I've been seeing about LA just now, especially with ICE and everything that's going on, is that they've brought up the idea of taxing millionaires or billionaires again. Billionaires. And the billionaires obviously aren't happy. And then like one of the Silicon Valley billionaires was literally like, brother, it's so easy. He's like, I'll pay it. Val. The Shadow CEO. How are you draw? Is this a conspiracy theory or is this something that's actually came up, mate? The fact that we've started this with is the Shadow CEO at One World Trade Center. I thought they already arrested somebody for that. Did they not? Oh my god, it's a year ago yesterday it started. Christ. So many things happened in 1 year. I love a good conspiracy. I can dabble, but like, you know. If you want to do some IKEA remodeling things, I really think you should take a wee look at the wee IKEA hacks. I'll show you. Do we still have this game? Like, if I've got the game, I can pull it up, and I'm guessing the save will still be there, and it shouldn't be too much. Oh yeah, Snaff, if you're still here, this is still coming up. I don't know how to fix it anymore. I have ran out of ideas. Let me see this. Let me see this. Where is it? Steam. Shit, what was it called? What was it called? What was it called? What was it called? It was something to do. When did we do it? We played it. I actually heard from Eri yesterday, if anyone remembers Strawberry, and we're chatting about Terraria. And it is absolutely, like, beyond me that I still haven't beat Terraria. I would gladly go back to that shit. That game was so good. And I just refused to give it the proper time. Furnish Master. There we go. Right, hold on. Aye, we pals down in Philly. How are we? How was the game? I looked into a stream for it. I didn't see her on last night. I saw that she was on, and then we were chatting a bit and just getting a catch up and seeing what was happening. What did she stream last night? Was just chatting. Shocked. I think she, from what I was told, I like what she was saying yesterday. I think that she's like just doing bits and back and forth. She's been busy. Good game. Good game was shite, but we won. So I mean, that's a take there. I enjoyed Terraria, but don't know how to play it. But it is so expansive. It is terrifying, by the way. Like, you need Wikipedia to play it. And then something happens, and you lose the world, and you have to do it again. She was on while you were on TikTok. She played some egg game. Oh, cracking on. I've been looking at that. I've been debating a wee bit of deliberation on that one. We can maybe do that on TikTok soon, because that's a good game for it. Been in a new game to get me addicted for? No, mate, this is what I've been saying. I think Ark kind of has a fall-off period after a while. I think it does lose its shine. With the amount of space you would have, I would look up some Tiny Nation builds. So those just pure madness and how well it works, yeah. This is, like, the size of this room is what you can get in, like, New York for about 900 quid. As soon as I moved, I'm gonna make my setup, living like my old setup, more decoration. The one thing that like I have dreamed of, and this is a very sad thing to admit out loud, but you know, I get my role. I am looking forward to the day where my office and my room aren't the same. And I think that's a very like common thing. If you work from home, I guess. Kind of a new generational problem. Because it's not an office, it's like this is your space. I think that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just like, okay, it'd be kind of cool to get that difference and just be like, oh yeah, this is for this and this is for this. And I can just, you know, you can split the two. Each room and my bedroom now is separate. Yeah, it makes it feel more pure to walk into the room, I believe. You know, when you step in, that's it. Problem is, all I've done, exhibition done, all benches level 3, so I don't have much to grind for. This game has crashed twice since I've tried to load this up, so here's praying that it actually works still. So I don't have much to grind on other than go PvP people and build up money. I will say as well, Philly, because content-wise, the peak of that is going and getting the interactions. But if you've got no reason to go for those interactions, it probably ain't the best. I don't think this game can launch anymore. Is this game completely fucked now or what? It's actually such a good game to help design your room, I can't lie. To go say my last goodbye to Lula, pure love shouting at children. It's a crazy statement to say out loud, mate. Sometimes there should be internal thoughts. Anyone know what any of this would mean? Unaccepted handle exception, access, violation, reading address. I get to here. Never mind. Okay. Take it all back. Do I have any say? Oh, I don't think it's... God damn it. Do I have any screenshots of... Nah, the data got deleted. That's a shame. We had it saved where we could design the entire place. And I was like, if I was to roughly do it, I can't remember the scale of everything, right? But... validate files, is that the way to do it? Right, let's just say this is the floor space. This is here. We can just get rid of that. It's probably not that far off, to be honest. This door is here. If I could flip it, I would, but it doesn't matter, right? This is what we're dealing with here. A shift into Satisfactory. I feel when you get addicted to that game, you're in it. Like you're not getting out of it. Bed. I don't know what the right size would be. Definitely not that. Okay, so we're like there. Except that comes up. Okay, so the room dynamics are absolutely something we have to look on. Anyway, you get the point. This is here. Big unit here. Desk here. Once everything's into place, you don't get that much space. You know, that's what I was trying to get to. I was going to see if the old save was there and I could pull it together. I was sure, like, because we measured it all out and put it in the game, and I was like, this is quite smart. What we're going to do today is revisit a classic for us. A year on, if anything. We're going to try Marvel Rivals again. We're going to do our competitive games. And we're going to lock in and just see where we get to. See what it puts us, okay? Just to see how much it's changed a year on. Which I think, after the God Gamer Gauntlet, I don't think there was a big issue. So we're going to wait and see. We're going to see what it puts us. We're going to see how much it's changed. I'm guessing it's going to put us about in the silver range. But the game has changed significantly. There's characters I don't understand. So we're going to have to figure it out. Even the story looks like it's changed a wee bit, because I don't know who any of these guys are. Apparently you can upgrade certain abilities now. There's a dinosaur on the back. Gold 1 is what it placed me in before. We'll see if we're still gold 1. Is that Gauntlet? Oh, is that still on screen? Shit, not bad. Thank you for that. There we go. We still have Kez's rules to win as well. That was cool. That CPU error caught up to you in the end. Is this literally all it is? Is it just... Is that what's causing all the crashes, do you think? I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. But it has the Pringles wallpaper. I don't understand how I get rid of it. I thought I have Wallpaper Engine. It doesn't come on anymore. If your system is using an unlocked Intel 13 or 14th gen GPU and you're experiencing stability issues out of memory, video... Please click here. Okay, but tell me this doesn't look like the sketchiest fucking thing ever. Tell me this doesn't look sketchy as anything. Tell me this doesn't look like this is going to give me a virus. Get hacked, that's what I'm saying, right? Idle data decompression fails and crashes the game, but when starting on the Unreal Engine based game, the most common failure, decompress shaders. Affected parts need to be replaced! Is this why my shit died like 2 months ago? Do you remember the PC just fully died? You see what I'm saying now? So what, so Snap, what, the solution is to go and get pieces replaced? Financially, I'm taking the hit. Like, respectfully, financially, I don't know if I'm, I ain't gonna be, he's been saying. But, probably been avoiding for the right reason. I gotta replace parts? What CPU you got? I actually don't know. It's Intel. I wanna say it's like an i7. Do I not got it on my Twitch or something like that somewhere? An i9. Intel i9. That's the one. This needs to change significantly. We are so far behind. We are so far behind what we usually do. I don't know if you changed over the last time. That's quite literally... Wait. That's quite literally possibly why your Overwatch is losing connection. What, because I'm on an i9? Does Overwatch hate the i9 processor? I've asked this like it's having, like, drama at school. But users with high-end modern i9s have reported severe performance issues, including high CPU usage, crash, and low FPS. While the i9 generally delivers high frames, the game can be unstable, and these chips with proper auto. Okay, so it's BIOS updates. Is this why we're having so many issues from time to time? How do I update? Okay, hold on. i9 BIOS updates. We're learning. Hold on. There's a song that I need right now, and it's I think we all agree. Hold on. This is the song. It seems like the BIOS may be the problem. BIOS update's a scary thing, man. That's what I'm saying. I mean, a while back was shitting the whole time. Want my job? Do I? BIOS updates are a pain in the arse. Why? Let's discuss. BIOS stands for a basic input-output system. That's firmware that loads before the operating system. The BIOS performs startup procedures that check systems. Like every time I've seen this screen, I get fucking terrified. It's black and white and it feels like it's from the 90s. Accessing the BIOS from Windows 10 it could be too quickly to use command consoles to start up. Advanced setup. Restart now. I'm okay. I'm okay. Do you know what your motherboard is? No. They can brick. Oh, Jesus. Because if your PC loses power during it, something goes wrong, your PC is potentially dead. I mean, I could probably find out. There's probably like the... We're going deeper. Let me find the email on screen. There's probably the email of when I bought it. I can't remember who I bought the computer off of, so that doesn't help. We bought it back in a year. A certain year. One of the years of many years ago. This could be essential. This is correct. Okay, it was CyberPower. The year 2022. Okay, what do I need to tell you guys? The case is there. The CPU is there. This is good. This is good. The motherboard. We're locked. We're locking this in. Hold on. The motherboard. Give us everything. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Little white boy wants some motion here, huh? Get a call to say. Sorry, mother calling. Make, model, and any numbers to do with it. Okay. I'm going to read through because I'm clearly missing something. I see the base price, the case, the CPU, the CS fan, I got Spider-Man remastered for free with it. Cool. I got Norton 360. M2 SSD. Don't need that. SSD. Don't need that. Memory. No. Motherboard. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It is the MSI Pro Z790P. Okay. BIOS update. I need to drop the goofy silly snaff personality because I've been telling him, man's this one with something to do, and tell him something. This is true. Do you have a center called or software called MSI Center installed? No, I do not. MSI Center downloads. This is a big day for us. Accept. Download. This could explain so many of my issues, by the way. What have you broke now? Someone's heart? Of course. What else could it be? English or Spanish? Install. I'm guessing I'm going to need to do this on both PCs in reflection. That could be a problem, because I've not been able to download stuff off of TikTok, and I just assumed because TikTok's bad. A BIOS update isn't a quick task, by the way? You're kidding. If it's not been done since 2022, how long do you think that's going to take? You're gonna need to put it on a USB. Wait, what? Usually I don't touch mine unless I have a problem that justifies updating. You're gonna need to put it on a USB and shit. Mine's took like 30 minutes. Oh Christ, we start at least once or twice. I'd rather have an updated BIOS than a wife. You got strange priorities though, brother. But like, I played this game already. I've played these games before. People say to do it manually, I think. Listen, I ain't never done nothing manually but drive a car, okay? I ain't changing that today. MSI Center. A new update is now available to you. Do you have the Wi-Fi version or just LAN? I don't understand what that question means. I think this means of the MSI Center. I don't think it means of the PC. I feel we need to get into the MSI Center to update, to then go into the updated center of the MSI. I think that's where we're at. For driver updates and all that. So I can do driver updates for what? NVIDIA drivers from the MSI Center. Can I just point out, I am the same person that didn't know that graphic drivers needed to be updated when I first got this PC. And I think I went about 4 years before I noticed. I just assumed games were getting better, so PC must be getting slower. Generally though, that warning is essentially telling you if you don't update it, your CPU will eventually burn out. That's hot. What? Oh my god, why would you know that? If you're just a brand new PC person, no one tells you these things on the day. If I didn't stream, I would never have known. If I did not stream, I would never have known that that was a thing. Okay? You can't just expect me as a little guy. Why would I have to research that? Games are getting better. In my head, PC must be getting slower for that reason. Right? Why would I know graphic drive NVIDIA needs an update? Okay, we're in. Lock in for a second, everybody. Hardware monitoring. This is where it just reveals my house address, isn't it? Go to support in the top. Live update. If I do this, you know, I'm going to take this off the screen just in case. We're hitting a scan. Here's where we're at. There's nothing on here. Okay, there's nothing on here that's going to reveal anything, okay? This is what the scan has said that we need fixed. Nothing on here to me seems too difficult. This is drivers. Shit. This isn't what we're after. What a day. BIOS is in the advanced. Where the fuck is the advanced? At bottom, I'll tell you a version you're on. You can look up and see how old it is. Advanced. Monitor will flicker during the system scan. Plus, okay. MSI does not recommend to update BIOS when the system has no issues. Apparently, we were at a code red, motherfucker. Okay, screen is off, screen is on. Screen is off. We're at the mercy of the Lord right now. There is nothing we can do. There is absolutely, and I repeat this, zero we can do. Okay. I can see stuff. Hold on. Hold on. It's killed my OBS. 2 seconds. This is why 2 PC setup strong. Okay. Here's where we're at. Can I just get a check on the chat? Because the chat has disappeared for me. We're still live. Okay. Good. Good. Stream fine. Okay. I can pull this up on screen. I don't think there's anything in here that reveals where I live. Okay, the MB BIOS. Current version, 120. Where do I see what version I am currently on? We're going to do some back-to-back research here. Apparently my LEDs are also a little bit silly, but that's okay. Oh! Oh no, that's fine then. That's fine. That's today. That would make sense. Should have saw what I said before. 120 is your version 1G0. They literally move from numbers to letters is what you're telling me. We literally skipped a few letters. This probably went up to 2 and they were like, no, letters now. So what I'm hearing here is we are potentially somewhat slightly behind. You're on 1.J. I see that in the new version of the MSI website. Can you know what, let's do a Google job here. What date was MSI BIOS 1.20 released? It's 2021. Hold on, search this. MS dash. It was 2022. Fuck, it was 2022. It's nearly been 4 years. Okay. What is is that your motherboard? I believe this is my motherboard, yes. I think. Pro Z... Oh, is that the one that we said it was? It's 2023. Okay, so it's getting better. Still not great, mind, but it's getting better. 3 years ago. Pro Z90, I think so. I think that might be it. Z, yes, that's us. Z790. It's 3 years out of date. Now, realistically, how bad is that? Is that bad? I can't imagine it's good. Okay. Oh, these are all the updates that I've missed. These are all the updates. Can I ask, right? I sent this to Creative to get repaired, what, twice so far in my life. Out of curiosity, I take it this isn't really something that they look at because they're like, well, no fucking moron. No moron wouldn't be doing this. I take it. If there's an issue with the motherboard, okay. I would, but I'm not making a living every time someone brings a PC in. That's fair. That's fair. It's not an issue that they would really need to search for unless that was the issue. I get that. I get that. Okay. Can I get installation reminder? Remove all jar GBV2 cables. What does that mean, Kobe Bryant? Winning? Experiencing something. Very many. When was the last time, Limit, you updated your motherboard? Out of curiosity, your motherboard BIOS more exclusively. Are these the wee small ones? Can I be honest? I don't really. I ain't that fussed about some LEDs. It's got a brand new one. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna cancel this one. I'm not too fussed about this one. This one, kind of more important. Online version 7 for their LED update. Ain't that big a deal. Now, I am willing to take a gamble with you all. Because we're nothing if not a gambling economy here. If I hit install right now, realistically, how long do you think it will take 3 years of updates to catch up to? So going Intel and then Opez and enjoy making. I updated mine using that software from MSI. People online say don't do that, but what for me, Philly, I trust you with my life. I trust you more than I would trust several family members. Please do not put this pressure on me, sir. Listen. I'm just asking a question. We can heads or tails it. We can leave this to the power of the Lord. We may get a TikTok stream tonight. We may not. But I'd rather give us the opportunity of a gamble. Intel Boo? What's the other one that people use? Because I think I've got that on the other one. Are we full sending a BIOS update on stream? Is that what you're suggesting here? Can we do it the normal Ryzen? I think that's what I've got in the other one. What do you mean can we do it the normal way? What is the normal way? Because I'm sitting here staring potentially death in the eye. This could be the career killer if this goes wrong. AMD, that's that's who I'm with. AMD, that makes more sense. I was like, Ryzen, I was like, what the fuck have Razer got to do with this? It's AMD. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Says heads. I forgot to pick a side. Hold on. Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's tails this time. Shit, it's back to 50-50. I would call someone. 25 and 27 are close numbers anyway. You can always pull that deadline forward if it goes to shit. This is true. This is true. If you don't know what Casher's referencing here. They're suggesting that the ages that I suggest that I end it all should be 25. I'm going to call Colin. I'm going to call a friend. Phoning a friend. Let's see if he picks up. This is more embarrassing if he doesn't pick up. This is more embarrassing if... Shit. On the phone right now? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. You should stop to do this because it was done. Listen, they've all said it. I've just ignored it. You just say send it YOLO. Can I just ask, do you have a degree in computery? Because that's effectively this breaks down to. Get checks on OBS and ask Colin. Let me cook. Let me cook. I thought it was bad that my BIOS been 6 months. Okay, Paulus, you're in here. Hold on. Hold on. I work in IT. Do not run into this. Do not run into this. Take time to sort it out. But what, like, there's an install button. I don't know what else there is to do. I couldn't actually tell you what the other, like, option could be here. Nope, it's not a song. I'm looking for the... There's a song in particular I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think it's this. Shit, I need it to be bigger. Okay. Just so we're on the same page, there's entirely a possibility the BIOS update doesn't fix this. Get the wee fucker doing the default dance. There's a whole generation of people that just don't understand what this bit is, and I'm okay with that. Have you updated your graphics drivers? You know, maybe left like a week or two, but you know, they're more up to date than... We're 3 years out here, Lummy. You know what? Why are we so scared? Can you promise me that you won't just blindly jump into a BIOS update? But I'm refusing to see what the issue is. What problem are you trying to fix by updating BIOS? Apparently, the games are warning me. You can brick hardware if it goes badly. You could brick everything. Brother, don't be a moron. I'm not seeing, but like... I don't want Intel CPU, but Intel 13th Gen high-end CPUs are a serious problem when a bug in microcode everything fires your CPU. Battle.net is simply warning you, you definitely should update your BIOS to the latest version. Your CPU is faulty and without a fix it will eventually burn out. They're all saying update your BIOS immediately, so that CPU won't fry itself. Happened to me twice. They're all recommending, and I understand the cause for concern here, but they are all recommending here that the one thing that I should do is update this BIOS. But like, right, okay, let's chat, right, as I'm holding myself hostage here, okay? There's no way they just let me do this. Like, what are my other steps? Don't say what's the issue when there's 5 people. But that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? Here's what I'm hearing. Right? I'm hearing a lot of make sure you're doing this the right way. Okay. I'm hearing a lot of like make sure this is all like, but like no one has said what the right way is. They've just said the risks. Okay. And no one is willing to tell me what I'm willing to win. I would update your graphics driver. The graphics driver is still, regardless, causing the other issue. Update shit on your PC first before BIOS. BIOS is last resort. Like I said, no idea why game is moaning about your BIOS. That's not the issue. About 5 games are telling me it is the issue, though. Do it from a USB. That's doing it the manual way. And we know that's probably going to be worse. Google, should I update my BIOS? See, now that right there, that's good logic. I'm typing this, you're on mute, but judging by the chat, don't be a fanny. That's the best way. Can I make this, you know, I found a sense of familiarity in this old screen here. I'm glad Snaffy got it. I appreciate you, Snaffy. Should I, can you give me 2 fucking seconds and I'll get tech support? Alright. Should I update cap? Sorry, I was yelling. Update. I feel the tech support guy is going to say no, and that scares me. With someone that works with servers, I'm agreeing with you. Do you even know what your mobile? I don't even know what a mobile is. I would definitely do drivers first, though. What did I do? I just am forgetting the old tutorial section. That bit, that, you know. Should I update my BIOS through the MSI Center? Do not update BIOS. But this was 3 years ago. They could have got their shit together. They could have got their shit together in 3 years, like possibly. Oh, mobile's motherboard. Okay, right, we're we're shortening it down. We're using lingo. Okay, we're losing lingo here. Can we take your record and breaking shit in consideration when left alone to do it through the actual BIOS using a USB? Hold on. There's a lot going on here. Oh mate, shut it. Good evening. Hi Scott, how are we? Midas, can we take your record and breaking shit into consideration where we left alone to do it or doing it live on stream? Stop, walk away. The expression let it ride comes to mind. Manufacturer websites find BIOS update page, download it. Manufacturer's website, find BIOS update page, download it onto a USB, restart your PC, and go into BIOS from there. Okay. Now, this is where I will state, however, has anyone considered the BIOS screen is a scary place? Not to help him if he fucks this up by not. I'm listening, guys. Everyone's saying, can you please listen? I am listening. Part of it is a bit, okay? Part of it is a bit. I'm obviously listening to what everybody's saying. However, you know, no, I'm kidding. Can you please just listen to the people in the chat who actually know what they're talking about? A BIOS screen is scary, but it's not. It's pretty terrifying. It's a scary place. It scares me a lot. Every time I've been in there, bad stuff has happened. I've never been in there for a good reason. You know that? You get what I mean? I've never sat and clicked on a BIOS screen and thought, well, this is a really good reason. It's going to reboot the PC, so the stream is going to die. I'm on 2 PCs, you're okay. We'll still be here. After TikTok stream, I will send you a bullet point of what to do. Nah, don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. Shit, doesn't let me copy that for some reason. Why does it not let me copy that? It used to be even scarier when it was unstyled. It was just plain blue. It's plain black and white now. It's even scarier. There's no light in there. Pro-Z790 -P /support. I have been to the BIOS, okay? I have been to the BIOS. It is fucking terrifying. It is a very, very scary place. I don't like being there ever. Okay, I can't click links for some reason, but it doesn't let me. It's something to do with the OBS I've got. It is a fucking terrifying place. The BIOS screen, every time I've been in there, is a terrifying experience that I really dislike. So I press download on this. I remember using PCs when they ran on DOS. BIOS isn't that scary. I don't know why we're using Spanish, but okay. Given the error you're receiving on several games telling you to do so, I would recommend an update. But if they're going to do it properly. Okay, I ain't got it. Can we take count of the things Minus is broken while live on stream? 4K screen, Corsair mini screen, audio breaking while plugging things in and out, Stream Deck pedal. He has got a great track record. He has a great track record here. Have I missed any steps? Manufacturer website, update BIOS page, download latest, put onto USB, leave USB in computer, restart, hold slash spam slash hold delete to get into BIOS. Come through tomorrow. Nah, I got this. Should be a button in BIOS for updating. Press button and select the file from the USB. It will do it for you. Once it's done, we'll go back into the BIOS. Sorry, the songs make me laugh. Once it's done, we'll go back into the BIOS and turn on XMP. Also called Slack. That last stage is terrifying. That last stage is kind of terrifying. In person? Yeah, nah, fuck that. We can do this. We can do this. Ego Scared, welcome in, by the way. Everything can be googled. How am I finding out so many of you are sitting... Question. Guys, if I wait and have someone else here, what are they going to do? They're going to hold my hand and you know, jerk my shit. Like, what realistically are they going to do? Barcelona have just scored in the first 7. Here we go. I'm a 15-minute drive away. Be so for real. What are they going to... They're going to hold my hand through the process. Know how to read a BIOS? I feel like I can read it. They'll update, but like I can do it. I can do it. I work with servers. Look, I hear you. I can do it. I just need some confidence. Marius, can you please slide this song over? The song is Dreamscape by 009 Sound System. It's a classic. Legit. You're telling me that I won't be able to figure this out. Then my only other question, one further question for the audience here. If I have a USB stick, okay. I have a USB stick. And on that USB stick, there is Windows. Because I had to reset my Windows that one time. I take it I can't use the same USB, or I can use the same USB. I can't play this one, it's not allowed on YouTube. I would have a clean one, so I just wipe it. I take that off of it, okay. But I understand that, but he is being stubborn about it, is saying what could go wrong, wait for the memory to retain afterwards and hit panic mode. Reformat? I don't know what that means. Not good at anyone's do that I can. Understand PC hardware, it's a great argument. They've disallowed the goal. The USB port on the motherboard that... Wait, hold on. Wait for him to use the wrong USB port on the motherboard that won't work with BIOS updates. That's the red one that says it. Ignore the text above the one that literally says BIOS. Format means wipe or clean. Okay. No, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. We're getting there. Okay? We're slowly but steady. Slowly but steady, we are getting the final place. Plug in the USB. Right click format. This not be the perfect time for this to just be a load of explicit like folders on this one USB and I don't know about it. You're literally fried an SSD, but now we've figured the source of why that fried, mate. Now we have figured out a source. So it's different. Before it wasn't different. Let me close that because it's scaring me. Okay. To be used to learn PC hardware and you're doing a crash course on Twitch chat. Listen, it was this or pull up TikTok, okay? So this right here, all of this right here, all of this right here, Windows. Clear it is what you're saying. Like, end it. This is track record for this. Listen, it's you guys or I go to TikTok. We are the combined... How many people in chat just now? Okay. How many people in chat? Let's level in for a second. We are the combined amalgamation of X amount of people in the chat right now. Okay. And I might say some of the youngest, best and brightest. And snaffy. I've not used this since 2025. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Permanently delete those 9 items. Bye-bye. It's a lot of items. It's a lot of items. It's 1,168 items. Hang on, what? Huh? Someone say something? Don't have to rename the file once it comes to the USB, do you? Also remember, once you're in the BIOS, we won't see any of it. So it's a... Listen, I'll still be able to chat to you. I'll be able to describe it. You halved your viewers since being stubborn. I need you to know this. Well, you know, that could have been anything. That really, you know, is Kez on. Let's, you know what? Let's figure that out real quick. Let's do this real quick, okay? Is Kez on? Has Kez got back from the game and now all of a sudden live? Nah, okay, never mind. That was my out, and that's gone. Excuse me. Right click the USB, and left in the left column and click format. Formatting. Okay. New step unlocked. Delete system 32 folders. The easiest way to clean up your drivers. Okay, so also had the warning. This is what I'm saying. He's gonna have to do this too, and then I'll teach him. He's not doing Twitch. He's calling it a night, just going straight to it. Fair. It's rank reset tonight. Got 32. Fat 32. 32 kilobytes. I'm on the Fat 32, mate. I'm on that. Fat 32, click start. You just lost him for me annoying? Come on. If you don't want me at my greatest, you don't deserve me at my worst here. You push your mods to insanity. This is why the last few left, to be fair. Not formatting your portable driver. No. Did they leave or did you kill them? Listen, they left for an amalgamation of reasons. It could have been anything. Okay? It could have been anything, realistically. Let's be honest. Okay? Okay? Just put the fries in the bag? I'm trying! I'm trying. I press start. It's formatted. I'm going to double press start because I'm scared. Okay, okay. Right, this is good progress. Okay. Okay, see, we're making progress here. This is now empty. That's the USB clean. Okay. Okay. PC bricking stream? I'm not... Can we change the title to that just in case? Okay. At Colin at Midas. Listen, there's nothing that happens when I get on that call that isn't going to be me being upset. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're figuring this out together. So this is now downloaded on here. This is the zip folder. And I've fallen for this old chestnut before. I'm going to zip it in there. And then I'm going to unzip it in there. Okay. Guys, have a bit of confidence, okay? Then I'm going to unzip it in here. Extract all. And MSI Center. Colin, I got you on standby, don't worry. I've got you on standby. He's calling. He's calling. This is somewhat embarrassing. Get another cheese board? He's calling. Let's. Hey, buddy. Oh. Oh. Hello?
Mate. Buddy? Right. Before you've done anything here, let's just put into common sense decency, okay? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you've got me on twice.
Alright, okay. Why have I got you on tweet? No, I've got you on twice. Okay? Hello? Can you hear me? 1 second.
Yeah, you've got me on.
Alright, no, there we go. There we go. Okay, I've got you now. Can you hear me? Okay. Right, before we fucking... Sorry, I'm on my laptop. I never do this shit.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. You're comfy.
So, before we do anything here, right, you're already downloading the file. You're putting it on your USB and that shit. Have you watched any videos of what your BIOS is going to look like? Have you watched anything in what we're not going to fucking see because you cannot share your screen on stream while in BIOS?
I've been in the BIOS. Okay, I've been in them streets.
Okay, so you do realize if anything fucks up, we will not be able to see it and we won't be able to help you.
Can I describe it to you in a set of images?
You could do, but then I won't. But it'll be a very fucking slow process on that one. But in saying this, you have to make sure if you're doing this by your USB properly, you also have to make fucking sure that you're going to put it into the correct USB slot. Because if you don't, that will break your motherboard.
Okay, so here's what I'm hearing. Here's what I'm hearing, right? We put it in there. Just now that BIOS update, that's going in. Okay.
Also, can I put out the reasoning why I think this is also fucking stupid is your games complain about drivers. Your BIOS should not be directly linked to your fucking game in sense of drivers. Your BIOS. Because your game will be looking at what drivers your Windows system management is literally using, not your fucking BIOS. That has nothing to do with drivers. And the error that pops up is to do with your drivers, isn't it?
I might have to fire it up again just to double check that one. Let me just get a confirmation play on that. Marvel Rivals, because I don't have Overwatch anymore. It comes up saying something along the lines
Okay.
of, please hold. I see you shaking your head, and I was like, look, we're little steps. Like, okay, it says here, it says, if your system is using an unlocked Intel 13 or 14th gen desktop CPU, and you're experiencing stability issues out of video, memory errors, or crashes to the desktop, which we've had a few of, okay?
Okay.
While the game is compiling shaders, please click to troubleshoot the assistance. Okay? And then we've done that. And then we go and it says, realistically, something along the lines of, your BIOS ain't shit. It says something along those lines. Let me get up the direct quote here. Because it takes me to another kind of dodgy site, to be honest, and I was like, ooh, that seems scary. Intel processor instability causing UDO decompression failure. This is something that has been addressed on 13th and 14th generation Intel Core processors. The manifest general stability or instability causes, among other things, blah, 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 blah. This root cause is now confirmed by Intel. Floppy, hell of a time to raid, brother. Lock in. Welcome in, everybody. And then it's this is actually physically wearing of the chip itself and is causing deterioration of your chip.
Okay.
So then it says the process is outlined here, and then you press that one, and it goes, is your Intel CPU crashing? Here's how to RMA an Intel CPU. And then from that point, everyone was like, it's a BIOS thing, fix your BIOS, you stupid fuck.
Also, have you not seen the fucking page where it literally tells you about the tuning utility that you can download, and then it basically tells you how to lower your performance core ratio so that shit doesn't happen? Have you done any of that? Have you read the full fucking article that is on Marvel Rivals telling you how to do this?
Download Intel XTU.
Right, mate. I'm fucking sending you on this link. Jesus. I want you to get your shit working. I like you having your shit working, because then that means you don't have to phone me about the shit that's not working. But it's at the same time too, we also have to look at your win to loss ratio of of technical things breaking while you're live on stream.
You can't pull the odds up right here. Here is the one fact of the matter. Hold on.
The fucking odds of this going successfully to you on this is literally less, like the fucking Derby winning the Premiership fucking before you even get this successfully done is at a greater fucking odds than what you are at getting this working.
Has to be said, right? Leicester done it 1 year and it was 3,000 to 1. Okay.
Yes, but you also have to consider the fact is that they had so many draws for being able to actually win the league that year. You don't get drawing when you're fucking messing with technical shit. You either win or lose.
The luck has to change eventually, okay? If I keep betting on red, eventually red's gonna hit, Colin, okay? It's gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Like, you're telling me it's not? If I flip that, here's the difference to this, right? Here's the bit then. This is one for the chat, okay? Here's one for the chat. Are my odds better if I roll a dice of getting 2 6s in a row or a 5 and a 6?
Also, can we take into consideration, chat, that the computer that he's doing this on fried his fucking SSD. It broke his SSD. It fried it. It got rid of it. He had to go out and buy another one. Let it be known he actually bought pretty much the exact same fucking model again, but he was up against the wall. He wanted to go live the next day. But
okay, but hold on.
We also take it...
let me just dabble in here. The BIOS has not been updated in 3 years now. I'm sure it's due some tender loving care. Also, to anyone that said same odds about that dice question, you're wrong, okay? Because the more, like, once you hit 5 again, you're getting a reset. You have to hit 6 twice. There's no follow up, okay? Your odds change.
Okay, so quick question: how many versions behind is your BIOS update?
Well, it was on numbers where I was. We've now hit letters on it now.
And you're thinking you're going to throw that BIOS update into there without staggering up the ladder. You're thinking that something from 3 years ago, you're going to fucking ram it in. You're not even putting on lubricant. You're not even putting on a Johnny. You're just fucking sitting there, bite down the pillow. I'm going in dry. And you're not going to stagger it.
Would now be a bad time to question what you mean by stagger?
Okay, so let's put it this way. If a BIOS is out of date by so many years, you're probably not going to want to go just straight into the fucking next version of your BIOS, the latest version, because there's probably, they might have introduced some variables, some factors in the next few updates that you then need to go up the ladder of each version kind of thing. Like maybe it might not even be the fucking latest one, but if it's like one in between just to play it safe, then go to the latest one, if that makes sense.
I would just assume that they just do that themselves.
Okay. Let's put it this way: if your window, if your Windows system is very, very, very much out of date, I don't think I've ever seen Windows just sat there and gone, "Oh yeah, here's the latest download of this new security issue that's been patched." No, we're going to go through the different patches of that security issue until we're into the latest one. Do you understand what I'm saying?
That one was a lot of words. I can't lie. That one kind of hurt my head. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, come on. That as well as I do. That one was that was a lot for me to process at once.
Okay. Right. No, literally did. So when Windows does like an I'm using this as an example in terms of how software and drivers and shit like that get updated, okay?
Okay.
So whenever, for example, and this is an example, Windows does a security update, okay? There's new viruses out there, whatnot, this and sort of stuff and everything, and it brings in the new details. It will never just go to the very latest and greatest. It'll stagger it up onto each release that they've put out for every update of that update until it comes to the latest one. Now, if you're thinking that a BIOS just going fucking, it's 3 years out of date, let's just ram in the new one, fuck what else is there, you think that's going to go smoothly?
I would have assumed
See,
that.
this is the problem when people like you get their hands on tech.
Whoa. Let's pause a sec. People like me? What did you mean by that, Colin? What do you mean by people like me?
You unplug USB things and you unplug monitors and everything and all that. Plug in new shit halfway through stream thinking this is going to work.
I still want to know what you mean by people like me.
A quick question. Has it ever worked?
We get there. We figure it out.
We get there after you have to end your stream.
I just want to know what meant by people like me. That was a statement and a half.
Okay, people like you. Let's just call you technological inept. Is that okay? Is that suffice?
You said it again. You've just said it twice. This is
mate. Between you and Paulina, literally, my life is.
Sorry. People like us. People like us.
What's that?
People like us, yeah.
Yeah.
Paulina, people. Okay.
The technical what's the word I'm looking for here?
Technologically inept, I think, is the word that you're looking for there.
Technologically inept. That, but also you click on things without reading stuff, thinking it's going to work.
There's a massive right. Okay. Can I just ask, right? And this is more just for general sanity of I'm hearing your stagger claim. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I raise you. Surely we're in a day and age of technology where it would just be like, bang, you're going to this one. Let's check you've got the one before. And if not, that information's already in the one before. It would be in the current one. It would be like, here's everything from prior plus what we've added.
You think that companies would be smart? This is the problem. People think that companies are smart with their releases. They fucking aren't.
Why would that not be the case?
Because mate, you're talking to a developer.
No,
Hi.
listen, I'm on your
Hello.
side. I'm on your side. I'm just asking them, like, somebody had to sit there and think, like, someone had to be in the office, someone had to be in the space of that board meeting, and was like, okay, two options. One, you only get the exact thing that you downloaded, or we can put everything that you might have missed plus what we've got and then reset.
Do you know why this is never the case?
Please.
Because you've just put it into a scenario of a board meeting or like an actual sensible discussion about software, and that never fucking happens in the developer world.
Fuck. Okay.
There's never any meeting. I mean, at the general sense, okay, what I'm going to say is, because I built you that widget and everything, right? Fuck it, go ahead and do it. But if you brick your PC, you owe me 20 times as much as what you were going to pay me. How does that sound?
Fuck. I can't even clear what you normally 20 times that's fucking astronomical. 20, where's the fucking inflation tax come from there, mate? Jesus Christ.
Only if you brick your computer.
What the fucking landlord are we playing here? Hold on. 20. Jesus fuck, that's not cheap. Okay. That's not worth the odds.
You can't. I mean, literally, if you can just okay, if you're really, so why do you need to do this right now on stream? There is no fucking need for it.
The idea was I would go on Marvel Rivals, and then we saw it, and then it crashed, and I went, you know what? Let's take a small peek behind the curtain. Let's just take a little dabble. And I'll be honest, what started off as a small, this could be quite interestingly funny, has now turned into, holy shit, the world might blow up if I press that install button. Now, sorry, just as a developer question, if you don't mind me asking quickly. So I go onto the MSI Center, okay?
Yep.
I do the advanced search, the scan, and it tells me, you're on 1.20, and the current version that we can download you to is 1.g, which I'm like, cool, we're doing algebra now, okay? And there's a big fat fucking install button there. Okay, now
I would never do a BIOS update through software.
Okay, now I'm with you. That wasn't really as much the question because we've got this far, right?
Okay.
I need to just question, because that to me right there, that is like you have addressed, you people, being myself. That is my people's version of, well, there's the solution. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why would that exist for my people if, my people weren't going to press that?
Because, okay, software manufacturers just think that it's going to be an easy, be-all solution to press one button. Everyone's going to press it, and then, to be honest, there's more money for them if you brick their boards,
So if I brick my board, they make another sale, is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck. They're good.
If you can, it's basically the equivalent of people using Streamlabs for streaming.
Oh, why? Okay. First of all, that's you just shooting yourself in the foot. But Jesus Christ, you can buy a chocolate cake in Asda, but why isn't it as good as when you go to an actual bakery? Listen, I know, but Tesco cakes are kind of fucking slapping right now. Okay, so let's not even put that comparison out there. Hold on a second. This. God.
Like I said, the fact is, my most worrying thing was, you've got the USB key, fair enough, you got that. You got the BIOS ready to go for it.
Yeah, I did.
Have you researched which USB to plug that into in your motherboard?
There is a big red one at the back that says BIOS.
Okay, cool. Second of all, you'll have to unplug every single one of your fucking USB ones. Oh no, it'll say it above it. That's fine. You'll be okay for that. Second of all, have you looked up any research to what the BIOS looks like when you're doing the update? Does it automatically detect it, or do you have to go down all the separate menus?
Last time we had the SSD problem, I came very familiar with that BIOS screen. They were super friendly. Terrifying, but friendly.
Okay.
We were in there for hours. Me and ChatGPT Pro, you know, the pictures that were getting sent in there, they were firing off some fucking bangers.
There's a reason I drink. So
You can't put that on me. You can't put that on me. What the fuck?
the fact is, dude, the most annoying thing is, yeah, research what you need to do, like step by step. Buffin, thank you very, very fucking much. Honestly, listen to your channel, listen to them what they're fucking telling you, and don't just go in and think you can wing it.
Okay, but right, we're gonna use that. Snaffy also puts Nutella and tuna on a sandwich. Okay, like you're telling me to listen to that guy, but at the same time, you know, he's one of the people that you know
he
I'm
might have a
scared
higher
of.
power. That sounds like a fucking ungodly like. kind
Don't
of thing
back
to do.
him. Don't back him. You know that's disgusting. What do you mean? What do you
Mate, I
mean
like
he might
pineapple
be
on pizza.
tuna and Nutella? What are we talking about? Okay, okay.
Oh,
This is okay.
I mean,
Right.
if you're determined to do it and you want to do it, please, for the love of fuck, watch a video
Listen.
and actually pay attention to the video.
Colin, the Wright brothers had hundreds of people tell them that they weren't able to fly. Okay? And then they made the biplane. Okay?
Okay, but how many planes did they make before they actually made the correct one?
But it doesn't, because you know why it doesn't matter? You know why that's irrelevant? Because that's not what they're remembered for. They're not remembered for their failures, okay? They don't remember because of their failure. They're reminded because they made the plane.
Just go with the script, my ass!
He doesn't listen to me because I'm a woman. Now that's just not true at all. I'm hearing you very, you know, I'm a feminist. That is offensive.
Okay. So let's put it this way: your argument there about the Wright brothers, right? No one talks about the planes that they destroyed and all that. They only talk about the plane that they did that. So yes, we will never chat about the PC that you bricked through the BIOS by doing it incorrectly and not watching tutorials.
The Wright brothers didn't have tutorials, you know. Well, you know, they didn't do it. Like they just they got there. don't know what we're discussing that for. You know, that's a wild point to bring up in this economy. Z7. Oh, it's a Pro. Hold on, Pro Z.
Oh my god.
Okay, Wi-Fi BIOS update. This guy seems like, you know, Gamertech Toronto. You two familiar?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay, no.
Also, can you share this with your stream just so chat can keep you fucking right? Because I guarantee about 20% of the information is going to go in your head, but chat will keep you right.
No, they're hearing all of it and they're backing you and they believe in you. I'll put you up here and just make sure that you're extra safe.
No. Yeah. We're talking about the board. That's all good. No. You don't need me here on it. You don't need me on stream.
That's okay. I might just go live and maybe tell government they do this. Hold on.
I love the person. He's like, I work with the servers. Listen to the person that works.
I'm hearing them. God, I'm hearing them.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
This is not advice. Please proceed at your own risk. Always consult
I'm on a Discord call with him. Yes, he can hear you.
Why is he on fucking triple
So
time?
first search on Google for your motherboard's model name, go to the manufacturer's website, and then find the
For people with
support tab.
ADHD like you.
Sorry, can I just point out this is peak. Well, like this is where we're at in life. That instead of back in the day having to go and speak to a guy who knows a guy, there's just a YouTube short.
Or downloads, you'll see all of the latest BIOS
Probably a
versions.
short.
Before downloading, go to your
I
BIOS
do
on
hate
your
that he's
PC
got his
to
commas
find
and his
the
full
version
stops.
number, which is usually on the main screen. Or just
I
making
hate
sure
that you're
there
watching
is
a
indeed
short as a
newer
tutorial.
version than what you currently have. You then download that BIOS file and extract it to a freshly formatted USB thumb drive.
Okay, so that's lore that we didn't get before. Okay, this is speedrunning tech. Okay. We have to extract. No, hold on a second.
Chat, can we just fucking clip that moment there? Him going, "This is a speedrunning tech," and then we can then get the fucking next clip of Midas going. So I bricked my PC.
It's just speedrunner's tech right here. Okay, he's just said that I need to
That there is
extract it
indeed a
properly.
newer
Okay.
version than what you currently have. You then download that BIOS file and extract it to a freshly
Okay, so
formatted
that's where we got
USB
to. That's where we got to so far. We extracted it to it. Okay, that's where we got to. We're locked in. Okay, we're up to date, right? You might have doubted me. But we're up to date so far, and we're halfway through the short.
Plug that directly into your
Into the BIOS one, I knew that. Okay, it's not in there just now, but that's because we're downloading the stuff onto it.
motherboard or a BIOS flashing port if your motherboard has it. And then from your BIOS, you'll need to find the BIOS flashing option, sometimes called Easy Flash. Then your BIOS will walk you through the steps, and the #1 cardinal rule is to never turn off your PC during this process. Seriously, you can actually break your motherboard if something happens while it's loading. Don't let anyone or anything near your PC. For a gaming PC, how do I
Okay. See, it has a tutorial at the end. It has a tutorial at the end. It seems. Hold on, what's this? It has a tutorial. It has a tutorial. Hold on, what is this?
Hold on. Polish, literally, maybe watch a guide for the same brand of your motherboard at a minimum.
It was the same brand, was it not?
It's the same brand, but it's not the same motherboard.
They're all the same, no? Like
Yeah, sure, because Chinese food is the same as Japanese food. Oh no, it'll say it above it. That's
sorry, Snappy. You know, it looked similar. It looked pretty. The TUF BIOS, which is Asus, it's MSI motherboard.
update my BIOS?
Right, so I've seen this screen before. I've been in these streets. This is an old version, though, from what I remember.
Great question.
But then the
I
best
gotta
thing
give
is
you-
the fact that literally the screen he shows near the end is the Asus one, I think.
Oh.
I'm pretty fucking sure it was. It was the blue one, which I'm sure is Asus.
Today I'm going to show you how to update your
You tell me it's not Asus.
Do you know?
Sorry, no, you're right. It wasn't a relevant question. It wasn't a relevant question. No, you're right. You're right. It wasn't a relevant question.
No, not that. Can we go back to the previous screen you're on? I have your stream still loaded up. Can you go back to this? Now you're looking at. Okay. Can you go back to the previous screen you're on YouTube?
Okay.
Like your search results.
Yeah, I'm on my search results now.
Okay, hold on. Wait for the stream to update here. Okay. Now you see on this screen here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which one do you think stands out of MSI about how to update your BIOS? I'm just having a wee look here. I'm seeing that there appears to be a video with an MSI logo in it, and it says how to update BIOS. I mean, I'm just taking a fucking shot in the dark here. Man.
Okay.
Maybe
Hold
that
on.
might be the-
Hold on. Skipping rope, jump to conclusion, looking ass. MSI Z790, okay? Okay. Do I get an apology for that? Maybe you missed the MSI dragon he's got in the bottom corner. Maybe you see the MSI logo in the corner. We're seeing that, huh?
My point still stands.
Sorry. Am I gonna trust the guy that 2 months ago made a video on this locking the fuck in, right? Because he's evergreen content that we've been chatting about in 4K. Or are we gonna chat about the guy that done it a year ago or several?
Whichever one you want.
Well, exactly. That's my point. That's exactly my point. Okay, one guy's just
Can we
more
also
updated.
Can we also talk about the fact is that these ones here, you're being like, oh, you're showing me this video at the top and everything in that too at the bottom, blah blah blah. They're the long form ones you want to watch. You don't want to watch a fucking short.
I know he's got 3 minutes 45 against 4 minutes 30, right? Okay, it's like we're talking a minute difference here at this point. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably going a little bit. Well, why
Those
do you think
right.
the
Look,
other
you know what? Let's figure out what those extra 40 seconds buy
How to
me.
update your BIOS on your
10
MSI
seconds are my
motherboard.
intro. That's
You
cool.
can update your BIOS through the BIOS.
Use the 345. Okay, so we're all now in the same boat here. Okay.
In this video, we're going to go ahead and update the MSI Z790 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi motherboard's BIOS.
But
Can I
okay,
get editor
just
perms
please
real quick?
watch.
That's gonna take a minute.
We'll cover two different methods. First, the USB method, and then the easier software method using
Buffy,
MSI.
you've
Oh,
literally
hold
just said
on a
that.
second. Hold on a second. When Patagonia wearing Pete here says actually the MSI Center is a fucking valid one, I'm all of a sudden inclined to listen to Patagonia Pete.
If you don't have a USB sticks, then no worries. You can skip the part 2. of
You
this
know
video
what, mate?
using the
Fucking
timestamp.
do what you want.
So
It's
first, the
content.
traditional USB method.
It might be a
Step
2.5
one, find the
grand
motherboard model by
sunk.
pressing the Windows key.
That is an
Content.
expensive. That is an expensive
Scroll a
upgrade.
little down until
That
you
is
see
an
the
expensive
baseboard
update
model.
here.
That's the exact model of your motherboard. Go ahead and write it down or just copy it. Now open
Yeah, you're gonna buy a
search
new
for that
PC.
exact
Actually,
same motherboard.
yeah,
Can
we
you-
just get a new motherboard. And,
Can you
and the
can you
cost-
understand why my fear is here though? Can you get why? Because there seems like there's a lot riding on this one. This feels like I'm buying a brand new car. Okay, this feels like I'm buying a brand new car, and they're literally speaking to me and saying, "Just letting you know, Same model, right? Already been out of the store though, and it's came back. Okay, it's got literally about 5 miles on it, if that, right? And
Okay.
just letting you know, it's gonna be 12 grand cheaper, right? That's the USP method. Or I can do the software that's designed to do it, and that's the one that's straight in the garage. But they're being like, it's not had any miles on it yet. The second I come out, 60% of the value disappears. Maybe even 80%, depending on the car. Okay, this is the conversation we're having.
model. It should usually be the first.
And what do you feel
result that
comfortable
takes you
with?
Straight to the MSI official
You
website.
know what?
Once you're on the
I'm just
product page,
sitting
click
listening to the
support,
guy
go to the
discuss
bio
the
section.
options with
Sometimes
me
it
and
says
sell me
bios
one or the
or
other.
firmware. Just go to that
He gets the
section.
same commission
Next,
all
go
the
ahead and
same.
download
You know,
the
the
latest
viewer gets the
version
same
unless you want
experience.
The newest one that says beta. If it's beta, I would personally skip it unless you.
As someone
really
that
need
deals
the
with
features
computers,
from it.
I would
Once
never
the file
fucking do a
section is
BIOS update
downloaded,
through
go
Windows.
ahead.
I wouldn't trust that shit. I wouldn't put it as far. Like literally, because honestly, I'm trying to think of how that could actually be a fucking full-on successful BIOS update. I don't fucking trust that shit. I would trust the USB method for that, yes. But why I don't trust you is not watching a fucking tutorial on how to do it.
You are speaking over the tutorial, and I'm getting nervous that I might need to rewind it. I will also state though, this is like the equivalent of a butcher saying, "Well, you know how the sausage is made, so you're actually vegan." Okay? This is the same thing. Like, yes, you understand it, so you're less likely to be, like, involved in this, okay? But for a little old Timothy, or to use the words that you used here, to use your exact words, people like you, I'm now sitting here having to dabble and be like, well, maybe I don't want to know.
Go ahead and restart your PC. As it boosts back up, start
Do you know
pressing
what
and
would be the
spamming
best
delete
thing,
key
man?
rapidly
Is the fact
until
to see
enter
if
the
you
BIOS.
if you
Once you're
decided
in, look
just
for
not
something
to
like
do this on
M-Flash, or
stream,
depending on your
and
motherboard, it might show up as
and if you
Q-Flash,
just decided to do it
Easy
behind
Flash, or
closed
Instant
doors,
Flash. Select M-Flash,
the
choose your USB
the
drive,
actual
and
throwback of shit that we're gonna give you if you break your computer would probably be at minimum. But if you break your computer, this now just, I'm not gonna lie, you're taking it to your fucking deathbed. And yeah, you'll never live it down.
We will rebuild, that's all I can think. We will rebuild. That's
open the folder where you
it's
place
the best
your
that we have.
Select the correct
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chat, I also want to say too.
Sorry, 2 seconds. That's I hate to let you know that is some of the budget for the wedding now cut off there. Thank you very much, Boo. Appreciate that.
It's called the road, it's called the
Depends if you
rainbow.
break your PC, then I'm getting 20 times.
You will
20 times what you owe me.
when you get there. It's called the road, it's called
Just
the
a
rainbow.
little fucking lol cow to you, aren't there? Just a fat little lol cow for the just little fat guy you can milk for the laughs at this point, huh?
When you die.
That's what I am to you, huh? Right, hold on, everyone lock in. I've got 1 minute left of this video.
and then confirm to update the
Right, okay, hold on. Let's just cut back because he said, I get it in there. Hello, Becky. I get it in there. I format. I then take it out the front the safe way by extracting it. Or not extracting it, ejecting it. Okay, safe way to do it. That then goes into the back of the biosphere to then reset the PC and then spam delete until it finally lets me open. Okay, right, catching up here.
It's just been formatted. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and restart your PC. As it boosts back up, start pressing and spamming that delete key.
Pressing and
Oh no,
spamming.
Daily striking. You see, if he did it off of stream and he's like, sorry guys, can't stream for a while, we'd be like, okay, fair enough then. Benefit of the doubt. Might be something just tech related. Don't really know what it might be. He doesn't have to explain himself. But now, we know the exact reason if he can't stream.
No, I don't mean to be rude or anything. You're gonna let me listen to this, or we're gonna, we're just gonna speak over each other here, because this can become. No, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Continue.
Let me look in.
Okay.
Select M-Flash.
Okay, right, hold on. He said several options there. Let's just retreat back here so that spam delete.
Until you enter the BIOS.
I'm
Once
in the
you're
BIOS.
look for something like M-Flash or
M-Flash.
depending on your motherboard, it might show up as Q-Flash, Easy Flash, or Instant Flash.
I believe is M-Flash. That first screen looked familiar. This one also looks somewhat familiar, but that's okay.
Select M-Flash, choose your USB drive, and open the folder where you place your new BIOS file. Select
Should I name the USB file to say this is your BIOS? I've been abandoned by God at this time. Jesus Christ. How are you, Becky? I'm freaking out. You'll likely get a renaming tool. You'll likely get a renaming tool if you need to rename it. You'll likely get a renaming tool if you need to. I'll get a renaming tool, or I can just hit. I could just go straight and rename it.
I almost typed in chat there. I forgot I'm on Discord with you.
Yeah.
The renaming tool would be within the download itself that would have came with the BIOS update.
Okay, so it would just rename it to that.
The tool will be in the BIOS update. You would need to run that tool if it's included in the BIOS update, like the files you downloaded.
I'll write it down.
The correct file and then confirm to
Select
update
the
the
file.
BIOS. As a really last important reminder, do not turn off your PC during this process.
Okay,
and
everyone is
definitely
making a
don't
point of
use
saying
during
do not turn
thunderstorms.
that
If
shit
your
off.
PC
That's
needs
okay, I'll make
power
sure to not turn that
they're just
off.
Being thrown in the trash can break your motherboard, resulting in hundreds of dollars that are just being thrown in the trash. Don't turn
See the
off
fact.
your
Do you know what's
PC.
going to happen? See how he keeps saying about like your computer turning off and all that, and not to do that. I
Take a
can
power
fucking guarantee Glasgow's about to get a fucking blackout when this happens.
That will be a really sad day, and the subathon will start tomorrow on the first PC. Okay, we'll pulling out all reliable. We'll be slapping the ass and saying get back to work.
It usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and when
5
it's
to
done,
10
your
minutes,
PC
not
will
bad.
just restart
That's if it's a normal
automatically
one.
with the new BIOS installed. You can go ahead and double check by going back into the BIOS and confirming that the version number matches the one that you downloaded. Now,
I ain't
for
gonna do
part
that
two, this
stage.
is
I ain't
the
gonna do all
easier
that.
way. Just if you have a latest gen MSI motherboard, go to the MSI Center. Also, it's really easy if you don't have
Wait
a
a
USB,
second.
just do it this
He's
way.
just
Step
saying
number
just press
one,
install.
Go to the Microsoft Store and type in MSI Center. You're gonna
Hold on a second.
through MSI Center. Also, it's really easy if you don't have a USB, you can
He's
just do
not
it
gonna
this
fix
way.
your
Step
problems
number
if you're
one, go to the
fucking
Microsoft Store and
trying.
type in MSI Center. You're gonna want to go ahead and click the install button.
But
Once
I don't
MSI
see how
Center
that's
is
relevant.
open, go ahead and
He wasn't
click
gonna do that
the button at the
regardless.
top and then go to live update. Even though this exact part right now that
I've
we're
literally
gonna talk
told you,
about
bring around the
isn't
computer
related to
tomorrow and I'll
BIOS, I
fucking do
still
it.
recommend
Right, can I just question, right, just for speaking sake here, how would you feel, just out of pure curiosity, right?
Mhm.
I bring the PC round tomorrow. I set it on the desk. It's plugged in. It's powered. It's good to go. Okay?
Mhm.
I'm right in front of your fucking face.
Mm-hmm.
I go into MSI Center and hit install. And then we wait. Okay? And we wait. And like 5, maybe 10 minutes pass, as this guy's suggesting. And it just comes on updated. Would you not feel slightly, if not rather, quite silly?
No,
To be like,
not
this
at all.
seems like it's quite an explosive reaction for what is quite a simple problem.
Not really, no, because I am someone that has bricked my PC before through a BIOS update.
What year was this?
That would have been 2021.
Fucking, come on. We're different people back then. Some would say the cavemen of the modern century at that point. Just as a suggestion,
Right. Right. You know what? Hold on. I know what I can do here. I know what I can do. I know what I can fucking do.
He's gonna
Give me
hack
a
my
second.
shit. He's gonna hack my shit.
No,
Jesus
no.
Christ. Just under some cold water. Take the CMOS battery out and eat the fuck it. What is the CMOS battery? Have we tried putting a wet paper towel on it? Don't see no one suggesting that.
Alright, there we go. We're just gonna let this run down to fucking chat. I'm done.
What was? Wait, hold on. What's happened? Is there a prediction run up or something like that?
There's a poll in chat.
Oh, brother, respectfully, that needs to go on the. That needs to start coming up on the screen. We ain't got that in my OBS. We've got a soda, so he's fine in the morning, stick in some rice. That's what I'm saying. None of us. This is the reason none of us can have toys and a kid. Oh, okay, come on.
Snappy, Snappy, Midas is probably the reason for most rules having to be changed in worst case scenarios and their new instructions when you get onboarded.
Listen, Snaffy is the reason why shampoo has instructions on the back, okay? Let's not sit here and deliberate back and forth here.
Midas is the reason why there's do not feed fucking dishwasher tablets to your children.
Okay, but come on, there was a challenge on TikTok at the time. It was a trend, okay? And I am nothing if not a trend finder. Also, just me is that getting a little bit smoky, you know? I don't really get how we got to this part, but you know, somehow even my screen's getting rather smoky. I've done a BIOS update before, mate.
That's Luna. That's Luna literally fucking telling you off, mate.
Snaffy, name a woman, okay? That's what we're gonna get to here. My mother does not count. That's not a naming of a woman. That is a presence, okay? This behaviour is why microwaves in the US come with a do not use to dry your cat. He's in a call with one right now. Shit, he's good. Name a day you aren't munching on Tide Pods. I've been on that trend since 2020, okay? We have been done that, okay? Cinnamon Challenge done. Tide Pods done. Crayons done, okay? Womb to the tomb the entire time. Glasgow Gamer Gauntlet with the last challenges updating your BIOS. That would be terrifying.
Dizzy, that's actually fucking genius. I'm not gonna lie.
That would have been a smart way to do this. This would have been a very smart way to do this. Okay, it seems like everyone's saying no. 3 people said yes. Sorry, I still haven't finished the I've got a minute left of this video still. Hold on.
It's a good idea to check for any missing driver. Click the scan now and install any updates it finds.
See what my other options
Do
is.
yourself a favor and avoid any of the utilities or tools. Stick to the drivers only. Most of the other.
That was a big, hold on, that was big lore drop right there. That was massive lore drop. We're going back, hold on.
Do yourself a favor and avoid any of the utilities or tools. Stick to the.
Avoid all utilities and tools. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's just doing this.
Dizzy, I've got an idea here. If he breaks his computer, all 3 of us will get together and we just have to stand there shaking our heads looking at the computer for a good 20 to 30 minutes.
Guys, we are saying this as if it's already broken, okay? Like, we are looking at a body on the floor that has been hit by a car, and all of you guys, respectfully, of course, are hitting me with well, he's already dead, and I'm leaning over him, like, hand on the neck, being like, no, he's got a pulse, he's absolutely fine, and he's breathing well, and he's absolutely fine, and he's actually speaking back to me at this point, and you guys are all going, time of death, and you're like, what the, like, the guy's still just lying there, like, we're just not doing anything about it, okay? He's, like, got maybe a bruise on the side of his back, because he's, like, got a bit of road rash, and everyone's going, call it, like, what are we discussing here? The thing's still functioning.
Midas, I've got a quick question for you. Can you name me one time when you've bought something new tech-wise or introduced something for the first time into your setup and it didn't just work, and it worked the very first time you ever did anything with it?
What year did the PS5 come out? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, when would that come out? That was like a couple of years ago, right?
You are uninvited from our wedding now.
Okay, well, let's not go too far there. That's ridiculous. that is, come on. I'm doing the best man speech at this point, okay? No one's gonna understand what the fuck's going on. It'll be great. If you brick it with the update button, 25 gifted subs. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. But wait. If it doesn't, then everybody has to subscribe. That's how it works. That's how it works. Okay? Everybody else has to give it at least 2 gifted. One from a Prime and then one from somebody else. Console gaming is better. You would say that, John. You would say that. Reddit's about to go wild because of this knob. I don't think calling me a knob was relevant in there, but that just felt like personal.
I know the subreddit is getting a bit of heat, but I think the live stream fails this might be the comeback that they're needing.
This could be the comeback that they're needing. This could be the takeoff that we've been waiting for, to be, you know, the songbird of this generation. Like, we're almost there. We are almost there. To be fair, this is a good reason to get our own Reddit. We've got one. It just doesn't exist, you know.
The other stuff is just unnecessary.
Well, it's fine if
bloatware.
you break your
Once all
PC, you might not
drivers
have
are
access
updated,
to it.
go ahead and
This is
click
true.
the Advanced tab. You'll see the
Okay,
latest
seeing the
BIOS
advanced
version
tab, we're on the
available for
important
your
part.
motherboard.
So he is
Sometimes you'll also
suggesting,
see an LED
he is suggesting, and I think this counters your stagger argument, which I think is okay. Effectively what he's doing is your Pokemon has been frozen and you've just had it with an antidote here. He is saying, update all the normal shit first, forget your third party ass, just leave all that in the corner, follow up with advanced tab, and then lock in. Thoughts, questions, queries, and or concerns?
My concerns is that you're the fucking pilot of this plane right now.
And the Wright brothers did take flight, Colin.
LED
The
firmware
Wright brothers
update. I
absolutely
recommend
took
installing
flight.
that after the BIOS update is
They got
done
there.
because it helps you control all your lighting. Once you selected the BIOS
Yeah, we don't fuck
update,
the
go ahead and
lighting,
click
right? The
install.
guy's chatting
It'll
about
make
lighting.
you
I'm not
restart
even
your
looking at the
PC
LEDs.
and the whole process will
The
be done
flashing isn't the
automatically
concern.
for
They might
you.
not flash
Again,
a fucking
don't
single
touch
day
anything
after
or
this,
turn it
so.
off while updating. After your system boots back up into Windows, congratulations, you've just installed the latest
A
BIOS.
pilot would have decided by now. That's what I've been
And
saying,
it
to be
for today's
fair.
video. I really hope it helped you out. If it didn't or you're having some trouble, leave me a comment. And
Can
I'll
I just
try my
point
best to
out,
respond.
and this is no disrespect to yourself and or your character, Colin. You know I love you so dearly, right? Everything that this man has said in this tutorial, okay, bar what I will give you the credit of what is in the BIOS, which was 2 steps that would then be followed up by just command prompt following me the entire way through, saying you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this in BIOS, okay? None of this was new information that we haven't discussed in the last 30 minutes. And I think, if anything, that shows that we should have a sign of confidence in that during all this. I think we need to be more confident. Man did not step on the moon because they were afraid. Nah, they actually done it because they believed. And they willed that they could do it. I think, and this is a common trope amongst PCers, okay? I reckon the PC community loves a gatekeep. And they like to say, this is difficult.
Do you know what I was literally going to say?
Uh-huh.
I was about to say, Dizzy, Snappy, Buffoon, let the man ride it, and we're just here for it.
Let it ride is a good expression. The Lion doesn't concern himself with the risk of breaking his PC, and personally, rawr. You know, like, we're going to be absolutely okay. Bon voyage, almost man stepped on the moon because they had fucking all else to do on that day. That is not true. They were trying to prove to the Russians that they could get there first, because then it would have, impacted the Cold War. That's a little bit of history for you. Lock in.
I would also like to say I feel that because your BIOS is so far out of date,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
I'm almost confident enough that I would be like, I bet you £5 or something like that for this.
Oh, well, you're 20k at this point if I don't.
Right, okay.
Oh, that is that. It's been said.
Hold on. Right. But I feel that that all the examples of where they're showing you to update your BIOS will be in the latest version of BIOSes, which have a different location, of where your actual BIOS update is in comparison to your current BIOS.
Okay, now, I think you should explain that to me as if...
So because they might have put it under a different menu, they might have changed out the layout since you've updated your BIOS.
Right, but
So-
come on. We're gonna go off the F buts
saying
maybe
this is
of
a fair-
what ifs.
saying this- I'm not saying it's a factual thing. I'm saying this could be a possibility, and within that, we cannot see your screen.
Okay,
help you.
counter argument to this whole you can't see my screen thing. Okay, we have technology. There is a phone sitting at my fucking desk right now, which can absolutely show you every step of the BIOS menu.
Well, that's fine then.
Do it.
Okay,
Do
right,
it.
but am I wrong? Am I incorrect? We've been, because this argument's been thrown around here every so often, and I'm just letting it be known, we have the technology.
You might not have a PC.
This is true. These are things that we have to consider.
Right, yeah, no, Mahfoud, I'm 100% behind on this one. At least I managed to talk the man into actually fucking watching a tutorial. Jesus.
We're learning. This is a learning experience.
That
I
is
don't know.
literally-
Everyone that's saying angry and upset about this, you need to understand, for what my little like piece of the internet will do just now, will save millions down the line because we've at least had the conversation. Is that not fair? There's absolutely, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, okay? There's one other person in chat that is also agreeing. I had no idea this was a thing. But we're ostracizing these people and telling them that they are their own person. And, you know, I just don't think that's fair. I think this is a learning experience. There was some little fella sitting there, legs crossed, that all didn't know BIOS needed to be updated from time to time. And I am glad that they are here and sharing that experience with me. Okay? Your Honor, he's holding onto the murder weapon. Well, we have to take into accountability that anyone could have used the murder weapon, okay? What are we talking about? Anyone could have had their hand on that prior to me. Even after me, who knows?
Can we let the record be shown that we've been trying to be sensible about this? The people that love you and care about you are by your side, and we're here to support you. Let the record show that. We are not at legal obligations in terms of your actions on your next steps of this stream, okay?
Hold on. I know exactly how we're going to handle this.
He's going to fucking unmod me, isn't he?
No, fuck that. No, that'd be silly. That'd be silly. I would never do that. That'd be silly. You've done too much. I can't really get rid of you. You can just hack back in. It's terrifying. Chat. I'm going to push the fucking button, okay? Now is not the time for logic. Now is the time for action. And we are sitting here debating and deliberating on a piece of history. Now is the time for action. God damn it. Sitting here just saying words. Saying words. All this time. All we needed to do was push one button. No stress, no concern, no engagement, no nothing. We just push a fucking button. We are man. We understand how this shit works. Okay? I'm pushing the goddamn button. Okay? I am pushing the button. This could be the first or the last time that you ever come across me on the internet. God bless. Okay? I will either see you in exactly a couple hours, or I will see you in about 2 weeks after serious credit card debt. Anyway, that's not important right now. Okay. See you fuckers on the other side. I love you all. And 3, 2, 1.
Can we see you press the button?